till I die. And I love it. Yeah. And I love it. Hey. Let's go. We count hundreds on the table, 20s on the floor. Fresh out of work on the way with some more. And I love it. Yeah. And I love it. I got gangsters in the crowd, bad brawls on my shoulders. Parked outside and it's sitting on fold. And I love it. Yeah. And I love it. Once again it's on. Yeah, I'm back in the booth. Them haters still lying, but your boy still the truth. Yeah. I don't believe them. I need to see some proof. I ain't need 4 doors, so I went and copped the coupe. They try to be me, I'm just trying to be G. And everything comes to the light, you'll see. Them boys in the dark, baby, I just shine. I do it from the heart, homie, they just rhyme.
Welcome in, Pirate fans. Welcome to 2018 football season. I am Rob Willard, since the Duke died, and alongside me tonight is
Rex.
Rex is alongside me tonight. We're here for Wheelersburg, who are the defending state champions, Division 5, and they are hosting the Ironton Tigers. Well, off season's over, Rex. We got to get back to work. So.
Oh, hang on! I got a cramp. Ugh. Call timeout.
Got it. Timeout. Hang on. Water.
All right.
Quit.
Okay.
Quit.
All right, that's better.
Sutton said quit, so we have to quit.
All right.
But how was the off season for you, Rex? Did you do a lot of training and whatnot?
Yes. I put on 30 pounds.
Good.
Definitely not muscle, but I did put on 30 pounds.
That's good. You'll be stacking bodies this year on the football field.
That's right.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, Making Me a Pizza, and Valero Gas, the only place to get gas on Dogwood Ridge Road.
Great pizza.
The best pizza. Stay tuned for next week. We'll have the top 5 pizza places all time in Wheelersburg on our broadcast.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, top 5.
Also, this broadcast is brought to you by Misty's Cone Shop and Wolford's Landing and Cottle Trailer Sales. So we'll have some player awards tonight as well after the game from our fine sponsors.
I did spend a little time at Wolford's Landing during the summer on the nude beach.
True. You had to tan your moon.
Yes.
It's always good to get tanned on the moon.
I do apologize if I sound a little hoarse. I've got a little bit of walking pneumonia. You know, it's the middle of summer.
You sound more cow than you do horse, but I do understand where you're coming from with the pneumonia. Walking. One disclaimer we have to put out there. We are not affiliated with Wheelersburg High School, Wheelersburg Schools, Wheelersburg Education, Wheelersburg Sports. We are just Burg fans. Burg Fan is a show, it's a little bit of a mix of inside comedy, some inside jokes, and we give you play-by-play live action of the game sometimes. If you're a fan of the opposing team on any given night, let this serve notice that our coverage will be biased in favor of Wheelersburg. Thank you for listening.
If you want to gripe to Rob.
That's right. Email me, rob.willard@irontonhater.com.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's it for tonight.
That's it for tonight.
It changes for next week.
Right. We do have some score predictions for you before we go into tonight's game. The Burg fan crew has submitted all of their predictions for tonight, so we'll be going over that. Reminder that the shout-out line is open, so if you need to give one or want to receive one, text 740-357-8085. Again, 740-357-8085. Or just click the chat bubble on the Spreaker app. We got one now. We'll check that out. Tim Ryder says, it's that time again. Go Burg. There's our affiliate podcaster from the northern region of Pike County.
Pike County, yes. I've heard of that place.
He's actually in North Pike County.
North Pike.
Yes.
Under the direction of Mr. Joe Diamond, we proudly present the biggest rock band in Scioto County, your 2018 Wheelersburg High School Pirate Marching Band.
Wow, here comes the Pirate Marching Band, and they are back and better than ever from what we hear. Let's see what we got going on out here.
I tell you what, I love their uniforms.
I do too.
That's the best it's looked in years.
Best they've looked, and wow. Coming out on fire is the band here. What did he say they were, the greatest rock band?
In Southern Ohio.
In Southern Ohio?
Yeah.
I believe it. I do believe it. We're proud of all the band members out there, a lot of young guys out there, young girls as well. Junior high participating in the band. We're proud of all of them. glad there is a marching band in Wheelersburg as the crowd rises to their feet for the playing of the fight song. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for Burg versus Ironton version 2018, and we're going to talk about our predictions and a little bit of the backstories going on with this year's matchup. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here on BurgFan.com. Mole walk. It's my mole walk. Thanks for tuning in out there, Burg fan.
Hey yo, we was having a ball, and you know they asked me to get on the mic, and they asked me, can I kick it? Word. Can I kick it?
The national anthem playing while we were away there, and Rex, I got to say that's probably the best national anthem I've ever heard performed by a high school marching band.
Absolutely. It's one of the best efforts I have heard.
Yes, yes.
Another than the Alma Mater song. Alma Mater.
Alma Mater is going on. We have 10:31 until kickoff. Quickly, we're going to go through some of the backstories that we have here for this matchup.
Whoa. I got a shout-out here.
All right.
I got a shout-out to Lost Keys. Do you know anything about that?
Yes. Ironton was going to come down and lock the gate before the game, but they lost the keys or were stolen. And so they won't have a way to get out because all their fans need to leave at halftime.
That's true.
And they won't be able to get out. So they decided not to lock the gate this time. And I got a shout-out to Avelp. I'm so glad Avelp's listening over there in Sodadale. And, you know, a couple of the backstories of this game this week, Rex, is you have a lot of transferring of students in and out, you know, locally with schools. And in this case, we have a linebacker who is a senior who transferred from Ironton who's going to be playing for Wheelersburg this week. And we have the starting quarterback for Ironton who is from Wheelersburg. So are we becoming the NFL here locally to where we just trade people?
Yeah, it sounds like it might be a good opportunity for us to pick up and load up.
Right. I know we had a lot of extra draft picks in 2017, so I'm assuming we traded some of those away.
Well, no doubt we're going to start turning people away. You know, have to have a draft or, you know, some kind of selection committee.
Right, because you can't just have everybody flooding in.
It's not like Little League where everybody plays.
No, it's not. There is no minimum participation rules here in high school football. It looks like both squads do have deep numbers. I know Wheelersburg is up around that 78 to 80 mark, and it looked like Ironton was up around 30 to 31, somewhere in that range, and that's pretty huge for them. So, again, the backstory there, we have a couple kids playing on the wrong team, dressed in the wrong uniform, but I guess it's good to go.
We'll see how that pans out.
Yep. Again, our broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, who are Misty's Cone Shop, Ridge Mini
Great
Mart.
footers, great hot dogs.
They are. Milkshakes, large chocolate shake. I have one about 3-4 times a day.
No doubt, no
And
doubt.
Wolford's Landing and Cottle Trailer Sales, where you can buy a trailer and get tan
And gassed up.
and gassed up. At
Your
Cottle
pro- your
Trailer
propane-
Sales?
Hey, your propane needs.
Gotcha. All your propane needs down there at Cottle Trailer Sales. Again, Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas, making me a pizza. And I've got a couple more things to talk about here that I wrote down I wanted to go over.
Yes, folks, he actually wrote things out. He's not making it up.
That's right. It's
Well,
not. It's
the
not.
things written down could be made up.
I did make up most of this. Ironton does have a new head coach this season. His name is Pendleton, and he's from West Portsmouth and Michigan State. So he's not going to be very
Strike
well.
one, strike two, now strike three.
Right.
At Ironton.
Yeah, he's not going to be very well received in this town. But he is a brand new coach, and we wish him the best after tonight. Ironton
Ironton?
in
The
2017 record was 4-6, which was an outstanding year for them. They lost to Portsmouth, they lost to Gallia Academy, they lost to Colgrove, they lost to Ashland, and they lost to Fairland. Their big wins of the season: Ironton beat South Point, and they beat Chesapeake and Rock Hill and Russell.
They almost made the playoffs, didn't they?
They did. They actually finished number 11 in Region 19.
Wow.
With a 4-6 record and only beating Russell, South Point, Chesapeake, and Rock Hill. So Wheelersburg is now out of that region, shifted over to the Southwest region, and that'll provide an opportunity for one of these teams like Portsmouth, Colgrove, Ironton, somebody in that Southeast region, 19, to pick up a playoff spot that Wheelersburg will leave behind.
Well, I'm gonna bet on Portsmouth. They had a very impressive win last night over.
That's what I heard.
It was a great basketball game.
Running back put up 400 yards rushing, and the score was 57-40.
Wow,
It's crazy.
that's a Tom Barrick basketball game right there.
Yes, it is. Full court. There was no defense at all, actually. They didn't play full court press. It was just they took a seat during defense. Ironton still leads this series, all-time series between Wheelersburg and Ironton. Ironton with 16 wins and Wheelersburg with 10. The last 7 games have been owned by Wheelersburg. But before that, it was pretty much all Ironton.
Yeah,
All
unfortunately
Ironton.
in '94 when this all started, we lost to them 14-7.
Wasn't that Jonathan's fault?
Pretty much. That's what
Yeah.
everybody said. That's what Berg fans said back then.
Right. Berg fan was around then, and
Right.
they said that Jonathan Eaton was the reason that Berg lost to Ironton in 1994, and we are okay with that.
Kind of awkward and neat all at the same time.
That score was 14-7. That kicked off the series, and then in 1995, Ironton comes back and wins big, 36-12.
Tables when Whopper jockeyed.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
We're on crutches here. Hope it doesn't fall. 1996 was the first year Berg got their first win over Ironton. It was 35-6, and then it goes 10 years in a row Ironton winning until finally in 2007 Tony Lewis got his first win over Ironton, and it was a big one, 39-6. I put that down as one of my potential top 5 all-time games for Wheelersburg. There is Tony Lewis.
Tony who?
Tony Lewis. He was a guy that he's the father of the guy who coaches the Bengals now,
Gotcha.
and he used to coach at Wheelersburg years ago. But he got a win there, and then Coach Woodward in his very first season as head coach got a win over Ironton, 23-22, and then Ironton ran off 4 more in a row until 2013, and the Pirates. It's been all Pirates ever since. Here are the scores from the last 7 games. Berg 49-12. 2014 Berg 42-6. 2014 in the playoffs, Berg 38-7. 2015 Berg 14-6. That was a close one. 2015 playoffs 38-7. 2016 49-6, and last year 48-3. And here come the Wheelersburg Pirates.
There goes Berg.
Berg flags are flying.
Are they going to do grub?
Let's see if they flip it around and do the grub. There it is. G-U-R-B.
Hey, they brought back the pirate mascot. Excellent choice.
Yes, the mascot is out on the field. Blackbeard is a nasty pirate. And here come the Pirates out of the locker room. They're getting their swagger on in the end zone.
Swag, swag, swag.
And Metallica now performing live at the W. And here comes Butter, Salyers, the mayor, and the Pirates. Get ready for James Bays. He's got it aimed. He cocks the hammer and boom goes the dynamite. James Bays in the crow's nest. Got him a new decoration up there, didn't he?
Whoa, hey, he's got a neon pirate.
Neon skull and crossbones up there. And Bays has a full semi-load of gunpowder tonight.
And pocket knives.
And pocket knives. You can pick those up anytime.
At the Wheelersburg
At the
Flea Market.
Wheelersburg Flea Market, that's correct. They are nice. I would go check them out. Nice collector's items.
Why do they have that H on its side?
I don't know. That's weird.
Strange.
Ironton running out with a sideways H.
Quit. Quit.
About 2 minutes to go until kickoff. Pirates won the toss and deferred, so they will be kicking off, and will take defense first. Again, Wheelersburg defending state champions hosting.
Defending. We were there. Live and in concert.
We were. Burg fan is actually state champions. We went there and we won it.
How come we don't have any nuts on the table? We need nuts.
Where's the mole? The mole is supposed to handle the nuts.
Mole, if you're out there, please let us know where our nuts are.
Kind of
Really
awkward
appreciate
and neat all at the same time.
And we have Mamaw with us tonight. Mamaw, how's everything looking down there in the pasture of pain? Good deal. Mamaw is looking good today. And we have sad news, folks. Mary Jane Pink Panties has been abducted by aliens and will not be returning. We got a note from the aliens, said she will not be sent back to watch more football games. So we have a replacement. We have Ballcap Bonnie. Ballcap Bonnie will be wide open on the visitor side tonight. A lot. We're sure about it. So
Hello, Ballcap. Welcome to the podcast.
welcome to the podcast. We're glad to have you as one of our characters. And, misfire there, James. Getting a little crazy with it.
The game, but unfortunately we threw away the key. Let's raise the Jolly Roger. It's time. Football time.
So the PA announcer, Eddie Deemer, just says, we know you wanted to lock the gate, but we're sorry, we threw away the key. Ironton out to receive, and I tell you what, there was a little bit of jawing going on before this game. When Ironton arrived, they were whooping and hollering coming down the hill.
I actually heard them from the house.
And Wheelersburg was giving it right back to him. I thought we were going to have a little scrum breakout before the game, and it looks like these Pirates are on fire tonight. I look for it to be 50,000-0 before the end of the first quarter. Pirates are going to roll tonight, baby, and 2018 is about to be kicked off by Jalen Miller, number 88.
You know, it's quite a crowd here. Standing room only at this point.
It is. Coach Woodward is ready to go. Let's see what the Pirates do on the opening kickoff for 2018 varsity football.
Touchback, touchback, touchback.
Here is the kick, and it's high and deep and into the end zone. Miller with the opening kick touchback.
Rob, there's a drone in the sky.
There is. That drone has been passing over for a while in the pregame and is now in the game. And it has some serious range on it because it was way up by the actual high school.
So now if that crashes on the field during the game, is that a penalty against Wheelersburg?
I would think so, but that one looks like it has built-in GPS, and that guy's able to just land it right beside him by pushing a button that says go home, which is kind of handy.
A little better than mine.
Quit. Quit.
Pirates in their 4-2 defense. Ironton comes out with a flex set here out of the gun, and they're trying to reverse, and oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! A loss of 10 yards on the first snap.
Wow.
The Ironton
Pirate
Tigers tried a little bit of a reverse there, or a counter play, and they never even got the handoff. Salyers got cremated by his cousin, Justin Salyers.
It'll be second down and 20 for the Tigers.
Can I say that? Cremated?
Yeah,
okay.
that's better than what I was getting ready to say. Much better.
Good. So it's second down and 20 now, as a loss of 10 on the first play for the Tigers. They come out again, 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Pirates in a 4-2. They're looking to throw it, and it is picked off. Touchdown, Wheelersburg Pirates. I'm telling you, it's going to be 50,000 to 0. Wheelersburg takes the lead, 6-0 on the second play of the game.
Absolutely. Defensively dominated already.
Right. Wow, that is amazing. I got to load up the touchdown music. I wasn't even ready for that. Pirates are on the board, 6-0, and they're going for the extra point. Jalen Miller.
We may not even see the offense tonight.
We may not. We may not need offense tonight.
So did you only pay for half a game tonight also?
Yeah, no. I have some replacements coming in, though, for the second half. Waiting for the snap. The snap is good. The kick is up, and Jalen Miller makes it 7-0. Pirates are in the lead here in 2018 with less than a minute off the clock.
11-11 to go in the first quarter.
So the Pirates will have to kick it off again, which is unfortunate for the Tigers because they absolutely don't want the ball. That'd be the last thing the Tigers would want is the ball, right?
Yeah.
Quit.
It's going to take a
Quit.
knee.
Tell you what, Steve Sutton is an amazing coach. He is responsible for that first touchdown, which they say if it happens, it's because of Sutton. So nothing happens without Sutton.
All right. Hey, I got a little bad news. Robin Leach of the Lifestyles of Rich Famous has passed away.
Really?
Really. 76 years old.
Not abducted by aliens.
Not abducted by aliens. He went back to England and kicked the queen, as well as they say over there.
This will be 36 consecutive regular season wins tonight for the Pirates if they can pull it off. Did you get a number on that interception?
Yes, pick 6.
Pick 6. Got it. We'll check.
Hey. Is that
Newsom. Dandelions are the devil is here in person. And here comes Miller with the kick again. It is high and deep.
Back to, it went down the 1 yard line.
Yes, caught it at the 1. Cuts back upfield. Makes a man miss, but is finally brought down by the Pirates. I believe that was Mason Jar.
Check out the Fatheads.
Oh, the Pirate Senior Fatheads making their appearance again. Nice. And I believe that was the Mason Jar, Mason Johnson on the tackle there in special teams.
21.
21. He'll stay out there as the nose tackle for the Pirates. All 110 pounds of him.
Oh, the Justin Hall style.
He is a state champion weightlifter and had a chance to break the record, and the judges messed up and he didn't get it, but he still was state champion. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and quarterback turns the wrong way, gets the handoff though, and somehow running back squirts up through and gets out to the 35-yard line.
Picked up about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, about 7. So it'll be 2nd and 3. It was a terrible play. Quarterback opened the wrong way for Ironton, but it kind of worked out. Pirates had it shut down the way the play was supposed to go.
Hey, we got a shout out to Ryan Otney tonight.
Ryan Otney, thank
he
you for
is at
tuning
the
in.
hospital having a baby.
Wow. Right now?
Right now.
Terrible timing, Ryan, but thanks for tuning in. And congratulations. Butters at corner. I formation. They hand it off on the lead, and it goes backwards.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Yep. The Tigers would be better off to mess up on the play and hope something squirts free.
Possibly just take a knee.
Right.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers.
So it's 3rd, and it'll be a long 3 here for the Tigers. They didn't lose much on that play after the spot. For the Pirate defense out here, we have Butter playing one of the corners and Carter at the other corner. That's Micaiah Matthews at the free safety spot. Salyers is one of the strong safeties. See if we can catch some more numbers out here as well. Actually, looks like Carter's playing one of those strong safety spots. And
2 wide right.
handoff out of the I formation, lead play, and it gets a few yards, gets a first down for Ironton. Their first down of the game, and it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 41-yard line. And that is Dustin Darnell out there playing the other corner. I believe that was Trey Carter, number 3, that had the initial interception return for a touchdown. Pirates leading 7-0 if you're just tuning in. They scored a defensive touchdown on the second play of the game, a pick 6. We believe that was Trey Carter. We're waiting to verify that. But right now it is 1st and 10 for Ironton. They will line up in twins eye right. Pirates in the 4-2 set. Butter at corner, uncontested. Quick bubble pass, and it's incomplete. Oh, it's ruled a backwards pass. Yes, it's ruled a lateral.
A long, quick pitch, maybe? I don't know.
Something like that. And it's a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Kitty Cats.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. Ball spot their own 44-yard line.
Coach Woodward signaling in the defense here. Very hands-on with the team, offensively and defensively, is Coach Woodward. Also has some great assistant coaches like Bryson Williams, Bob Kiski-Kasky, Chad Amazing May, Chad Ochocinco. Here's the snap to Salyers. He's rolling to his left. We have 2 Salyers tonight, 1 on each team. This is complete to number 29, and it's a 1st down for Ironton at the 40-yard line of Wheelersburg. So Ironton picking up some yards here and have moved into Wheelersburg territory, 1st and 10.
Their offensive line is starting to hold the Pirates out.
They found something that's working here, and they've gone to an I formation set, and it looks like it's working out. Number 29 for Ironton is Jordan Grizzle Jr.
Grizzle?
For Grizzle, my shizzle.
Shanizzle on my Grizzle.
We did hear that some of the Tigers are in the wrong jersey numbers tonight, as their jersey order did not arrive in time for the season.
Haven't they been using the same jerseys for the past 100
I think
years?
so, but looking out there, I see some guys that have slightly different stripes than other guys. Some guys have a number on their shoulder, some guys don't.
Whoa, there's the perm.
There's 3 different types of Ironton jerseys out there.
The perm is in the house.
Ooh, there it is. All prelled up. He's got nice volume in his hair. Volume in his hair is brought to you by
Jeans Mohair.
Jeans Mohair and Shirt Stop, Johnson's Shirt Stop.
Hey, that's a nice shirt you got there, Rob.
It is. I got this shirt from Shirt Stop, Johnson's Shirt Stop. It says BurgFan.com staff. Man in motion for the Tigers. Salyers looks to throw now in trouble. There's a holding, and he gets the call. He escapes out of it, but he's wasted his time, and he's hit hard anyway.
Nice shot on him. Nice shot.
By Micaiah Matthews. It will be no gain. And they'll back that one up 10 yards. That was right in front of the official. A big holding call.
Back that up. Back that up.
And Butter is stirring butter. He's churning the butter out there. Is that a new dance for him this year?
That's
churning.
It's called the butter churn.
The butter churn. That's nice.
Does it while he's number 2.
That's right.
Who does number 2 work for? He tells that butter.
Yeah, show that. Who's boss?
They just don't make movies like that anymore. They really don't.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Only on BurgFan.com do you hear comedy like that anymore.
Classic comedy.
That's why we're here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 2 flankers out here for the Tigers. They are in the pistol set. This is a handoff. No, it's a boot pass, and they've got a man wide open, but it's way overthrown.
Wow.
Overthrown by 10 yards, but they had Matthews and Salyers beat. I believe that's the play they were going to use on the first play of the game. It set up the same way, but in the first play of the game, Salyers got cremated. And on this time, he got away from the tackler, and so did the receiver. The receiver had everybody beat by 10 yards. Unfortunately for the Tigers,
the ball was thrown
10 yards past that. So now it is 2nd down and 30 for the Tigers. They finally got into Wheelersburg territory and then now have gone way back. Yeah, you're not allowed here. Get out.
It's getting a way back machine.
One receiver wide to the right for the Tigers, 2 left. Salyers drops back to throw under pressure again. Smashed by number 32.
Wow.
For the Pirates, number 32 is Tanner Wilson.
Way to go, Tanner. That could potential for one of the hardest hits of the game so
That
far.
was nice. That was real nice.
I have to write that down.
Yep.
I'll forget it.
And just to note, we do have a Salyers quarterback for Ironton and a Salyers quarterback for Wheelersburg.
Do we? Because we haven't been on offense yet. So
We haven't, right. We don't know yet for sure, but that's who is on the paper. They're both from Wheelersburg, but one of them's playing for Ironton this week, and he was just tackled by a Pirate who originally was from Ironton. It's really confusing.
Did we make the trade to make it more interesting?
Yes. Twins eye left, trap play up the middle, number 44 on the carry, and he is brought down by Tanner Wilson, as well as looks like number 9 in there, Chase Stidham. And Stidham was a name that came up a lot last year. He plays hard-nosed football, high-motor type guy. He's going to bring it every play, and he does right there. And it's 4th and 33 for the Tigers. Matthews will be back deep to return this one. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Snap is good.
Punt is up. A nice punt.
Nice end over end. Matthews takes the fair catch at the 26-yard line. That's where the Pirates will take over. 1st and 10. Thank you for tuning in here on birdfan.com. We'll be right back after just a couple seconds because they don't waste much time here in high school ball.
Buy a new car for the people, for real. I tear down the mall with the people, for real. You can't even talk to the people, nah. She room with bosses and shit, oh God. I pull up in Rarers and shit, with choppers and Harleys and shit, for real. I be Gucci down, Gucci. You wearing Lacoste and shit, yeah.
And here we go already. Pirate offense out there. Butter in motion across. First snap for the Pirate offense is a handoff to Clevenger, right up the middle, and a 7-yard gain. Flag comes in from way downtown.
Way clear from McDonald's, I believe.
2 flags on the field. We're going to see what that call is. Came from the back judge.
They're going to be stepping in. He's going to personal foul.
Personal foul, blow to the head against the Tigers.
Wow.
So illegal contact to the head, personal foul on the first defensive snap for Ironton. And the Boo Birds come out on the Tiger side.
Pardon me, my pneumonia's kicking in.
Yep. So not quite NFL rules here. So if you come in and you get that call here in high school ball, you are really getting after it with the head there. So you can't attack with the head at any level. They're watching for it. 2 receivers left. Flanker to the right is Butter. Butter goes in motion. Salyers alongside Clevenger. Oh my, wide open touchdown, Wheelersburg. There goes Trey Carter in the end zone. Touchdown.
Before it happened.
Wheelersburg.
Wow. 2 plays and a touchdown.
Right. Wheelersburg leads 13-0 already here with 6 minutes off the clock in the first quarter. And that defense was so bad, I was able to call touchdown as soon as the ball was snapped. And it was just a nice, easy throw by Salyers. Deep down the left side, touchdown, Wheelersburg.
I believe I could have run that one in.
Pretty sure Ron the Barber could have rode that one in on a one-legged horse. It was that bad of defense. I'm not sure they even had 7 guys out there.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's for you.
Kick is up and good by Jalen Miller, and that makes it 14-0 Wheelersburg. So I caught a lot of flack because I made a prediction this week, and I said the game would end up a final score of somewhere around 52-0 in favor of Wheelersburg. And it looks like we're pretty well on track.
We're on our way to that.
Right there. Because Wheelersburg is going to kick off now, which it doesn't matter if they're on offense or defense. The potential for scoring is any time, as shown in this game. 2 plays on defense, and they score a touchdown. 2 plays on offense, and they score a touchdown. I don't know what else you can ask for.
I say we have the defense come out and play offense next series and see what happens.
We could do that. Might have to start onside kicking so our offense at least gets some practice tonight, some reps.
We got an onside kick.
Right. We got to work on that.
In tribute to Jonathan.
Shout out to Jonathan Eaton. I hope you're listening tonight.
Just don't spit on us from the top of the press box.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. Oh, I got popcorn too. Thank you.
Gene sent that up for you. He heard you talking about the nuts, and he couldn't find any nuts, so he sent you popcorn. Jalen Miller tees it up and will kick it, and he does high and deep again. He has got a monster leg on him, and this one right at the 1-yard line. Returner brings it out, cuts it back up the middle, and is smashed and pile drive.
19-yard line.
Number 57 in there on the tackle for the Pirate, Logan Clifford. Kurt Clifford's nephew. Yeah.
Stop made by number 57, Logan Clifford. It'll be first down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spot at their own 20-yard line.
14-0 here in the first quarter. Pirates up. 5:47 to go. First and 10 for the Tigers, just shy of their own 20-yard line. They will break huddle and come out in Twins eye right.
Ron, start the clock.
Trap play. Running back breaks one tackle, picks up a couple. They're going to give him, looks like 4 yards on the play. Pretty good run there.
Stop made by number 9, Chase Stidham.
Stidham's name again.
It'll be
Made the big stop.
6 for the Tigers.
And that is number 44, Faswan Jr. for Ironton on the carry there.
Faswan?
Faswan Jr.
Is he French?
He's a junior. Faswan. Faswan. He is a junior. His name's not Junior. I just figured that out.
Ah.
Off tackle play here by Ironton out of I formation, and it goes for a couple. So Ironton starting out the game, kind of spreading it out a little bit, now getting to some power I type runs, a trap, and an off tackle.
Tigers 3-1 with 4:50 to go. Third down and 1, sorry.
Third down and 1.
Yeah, on the 29. First quarter. Whoa, what was that?
Oops.
Sir Eddie Mix-a-Lot.
Eddie turned up the music at the wrong time accidentally, and tight end for Ironton jumps off sides and immediately starts cussing out his own players.
For not going where he went.
No. He is mad, and a flag comes in again, and they're going to have to remove him from the field, it looks like. That's Ethan Duncan. So this is the new third down music.
Yeah. They can probably pick something else.
Yep. I think we're going to change that because we don't like. They could even go with something like this.
That makes more sense.
Third downs, and that would be great. Spread set this time. Salyers drop back under pressure, scrambles and gets stood up. Driven down about a yard shy of the first down, so it'll be 4th and 1. And Pendleton facing his first 4th and short decision of his coaching career. And he's going to go for it. He's saying right now, this is the kind of coach I am. This is how it's going to be at Ironton from now on. When it's 4th and 1 in my own territory, I'm going for it. They are at their own 29-yard line on 4th and 1. Let's see what the Pirate defense can do here. This could put a stamp on their entire night. One play here. Let's see what's up.
Going to bung up that hole.
Pro I. They're going to try to draw him off sides. No. There's the handoff, and he breaks through, gets the first down. Good.
Nice run.
It was a nice run and a great block by number 60 there for Ironton. He completely sold out. It was terrible technique, but he put his body out there and got in the way just enough to get that first down. Shout out to the big lineman there for Ironton, number 60.
Woot, woot.
Ashton Silva, a lineman. He's a sophomore. Linemen don't get too many shout-outs, so good shout-out there, number.
Especially from Burg fan.
Yeah, 60 for Ironton. Good job, buddy. Pro I. Trap. And this one again picks up about a half an inch.
If that.
Seth Faswan,
Faswan.
6'1", 225. He is a junior.
From Baton Rouge.
One thing about this Tiger team is they are pretty spread out amongst the classes. Their starting lineup is made up of seniors, juniors, and sophomores. So there's depth, and what they have in front of them this season and in the future will be up to those guys. Pro I. Drop back throw. Salyer's in trouble. Scrambles. In big trouble now, and he is cremated by 72.
So, like a lot of them guys was, his friend.
Right.
A lot of our players
were friends.
Were.
Blake Richardson, a 6'3", 285-pound sophomore, in on the tackle there in open field. Wow. A sophomore? Did I read that right?
280 and making tackles in the open field.
Tackles in the open field, 280 pounds, and he's a sophomore. That's what the Burg brings out these days. And we got a timeout on the field with 2:04 to go in the first quarter. Pirates leading 14-0 during this timeout. We're going to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas, Making Me a Pizza. If you would like a pizza during the week, they are open until 10 p.m., but you need to get your order called in by 9:15. If you are here at the game tonight and you want a pizza ready for pickup after the game, call it in from the game and they will have it ready for you on your way home. Again, that's Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas, and Making Me a Pizza. The only place to get gas on Dogwood Ridge and the only Mini Mart on Dogwood Ridge that anybody really cares about.
My second favorite place to get gas is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
That's
good.
Good stuff.
And also Wolford's Landing, where they have the best nude beach in all of Ohio. It is a state champion and world champion nude beach.
I plan on going there this evening after the game.
Now that I know that, I'm going to cancel my plans. And we're also brought to you by the Shirt Stop, Johnson Shirt Stop, and Misty's Cone Shop with a K. And Ironton back out here on 3rd down and 7. In the gun, 2 receivers right. Sprint pass right, and almost picked off by Butter, but it was a low throw. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Pendleton is mad at his quarterback.
Probably about as madder than Chad May's ever been.
Probably. And now he's yelling at the official, getting a little carried away out there, and he sends out the punt team. Pendleton really getting after it with his quarterback.
All right, which one's Pendleton?
He's the one talking to number 7, being real animated. He's calmed down a little bit now, it looks like. Regular defense out here for the Pirates. Punt team out for the Tigers.
Like Andy Hall mad?
Not quite that yet.
Peter, right.
And nobody back to return for the Pirates, and it's for good reason because that was a 3-yard punt. They punted for a first down.
Literally.
So with 1:53 to go in the first quarter, Pirates up 14-0.
With the ball on the 52-yard line.
Ball is on the 55-yard line. It's actually
okay.
45 of Ironton. The Pirates have run 2 plays. 2 plays, and they are winning 14-0. Coach Caskey, madder than he's ever been, says, how am I supposed to get any stats, yardage, catches, touchdowns for my guys if I only get 2 plays?
Statistician's nightmare.
Yes. Statistician's actually asleep up there. Dusty the Truth Salyers alongside Boston Cream Brent. Is that right? Boston Brent.
Boston Brent.
I just threw in the cream because I think Boston Cream's like a type of cream.
It's like
it's a donut filler, yeah.
Boston cream pie, maybe?
And we have another timeout here. This looks like it'll be a timeout by Ironton. They were trying to get their personnel together. Didn't have enough guys out on the field. We'll talk about some of the awards from last season for the team. Last year's Defensive Back of the Year was Bryson Keeney. He had 46 tackles, 33 of those were solos, 2 interceptions and 3 pass deflections as a defensive back. And we know he also did work on offense. Bryson was a wide receiver on offense as well as a team captain, and he was the first team All-SOC Division II, first team. Bryson Keeney.
Did we get a Marconi, by the way, for the podcast? No Marconi?
No Marconi. No.
Maybe next year.
Next year it will be. Pro set here for the Pirates. 2 tight ends. And this is Matthews on the jet sweep. Gets to the edge, cuts it back, and still on his feet. Should have been brought down for a loss, but picked up about 2, maybe 1. So the jet
Tigers
sweep.
were expecting that.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. He got through the first layer of the defenders there, but the pursuit was good. And they caught up to him. It'll be Micaiah Matthews wide left. It'll be Butter wide right. 2 tight ends on the field for the Pirates. Salyers in the gun, hands off to Clevenger, cuts it out, but he is met in the hole and lost a yard. Nice job by the Ironton linebacker stepping up there. They said that was Ethan Duncan. Number 40, he is a senior, 5'10", 215.
Oh, we got a timeout on the field. Officials timeout. 44 is leaving the game.
44 has an equipment malfunction here for the Tigers, and they have to bring him out. And they send in a replacement, number 74. So 74 now in at the nose tackle spot for the Tigers. Snap back. And, it's a reverse pass. It's a big toss, and Butter makes the catch over 2 defenders.
Nice.
Wow. That was a reverse to Evan Horsley. Evan Horsley pulls up and launches it to Butter, who was covered up.
And he jumped up and reached over the guy and got the ball.
A very ill-advised throw and not a pretty pass, but it's Butter. It's Butter.
Like Pete Rose says, I got 500 on the Berg.
We got 500 on the Berg tonight. Don't care what the spread is. You can have many points you want. It'll be a 2 tight set here for the Pirates again. That's Salyers at one of the tights, and at the other tight end is Horsley. And it's that same look. They go with the counter to Horsley, and it goes nowhere.
They actually blew that up.
Yeah, that one did not work.
We didn't block a soul.
No, I'm not sure if that was supposed to set up like a screen pass or if it was just a reverse, but it looked like the last play, the same thing as the last play. That was the reverse pass. But this one went nowhere. 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you get a chance, call Making Me a Pizza. Get your pizza ordered up and ready. And if you're out and about, check out Misty's Cone Shop. And if you're really out and about with your pants off, go to Wolford's Landing. Thanks for tuning in here on BurgFan.com. Game Time Live. We'll be back for the second quarter. If you need a shout-out tonight, your number is 740-357-8085. Feel free to shout us out. We'll try to get you shouted out. And I'm checking in right now. And this is we got a late flag here. Micaiah Matthews with the ball makes one man miss, finally gets tackled. But we have 3 flags coming in at the end of the play.
Looks like somebody against the Pirates.
Yeah, it looks like they're pointing towards Wheelersburg, and I think it may be a holding out here on the edge on that. Chillicothe Southeastern 6, Northwest 0, Waverly 15, and Piketon 6. Thanks for those shout-outs. And I've got a shout-out from one of the pickle makers.
Pickle makers.
Tansy Coaster on Pinehurst. Doctor's order. She's at home. Can't be at the game tonight.
Well, your doctor sucks.
We love you, Tansy, and hope you get better soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. One of our longtime loyal listeners. Empty set for the Pirates, and we have encroachment by the defense. That'll give the Pirates some of that yardage back that they just earned on that last penalty. Bob and Lisa Kay from Martins Ferry taking off where they left last year. Back to back, they say. Let's go, Burg. And we've got a shout-out. Our first one of the year, our shout-out from Buzz. Hi, in the Colorado Rockies. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
I got a shout-out. I want reserved seats for next season. That's from Jenny.
Okay. We'll get him. And complete out to Horsley. And he gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage, but short of that. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14 yards for the Pirates. And they stay in no huddle here. Empty backfield.
Shotgun.
Salyer's in the gun, waits for the snap, gets the snap. Quick out to Matthews. Makes the first man miss, and his horse collar tackled at the 15-yard line. At the 10-yard line, excuse me.
All right, so it's
going to be 4th down and 5 right here.
What do you want to do? You want to kick? You want to go for it?
I would kick so I could get to my 52 number. You need the field goal, but we're going for it here. We have a great field goal kicker.
Why not?
Pirates believe they can get it here on 4th and 5 at the Ironton 10-yard line. And they're throwing it. It's in the air. It's a first down. Horsley.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown. Wheelersburg.
Touchdown.
Evan Horsley from Salyers. 20-0 here in the second quarter.
Gutsy, gutsy, gutsy.
Yes, it was.
Found the nuts.
Just a little hitch route there, and it's perfectly thrown.
Tag team. So, Rob, who are these people next to us in our spot?
That is
The no fun people?
it's the NFL scouts, actually. Yep. Miller, the left-footed kicker.
Wow.
Nice hold and kicks it up and over the net, out of here. That ball is gone. Shaw is going to have to pay another $100 for a new ball because that one is gone. Thanks for tuning in. Pirates up 21-0.
Look at those strange people coming up the stairs. They look like a bunch of hippies.
Oh, those are the hippies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're the hippies.
They're yelling at people.
Jalen Miller asks, can he kick it? And we say yes. We'll be right back. BurgFan.com. Pirates up 21-0.
Can I kick it?
Well, Miller said he could kick it, but he didn't want to.
But he had to.
Pirates went for it on 4th and 5 and got a touchdown out of it, 21-0, with well over 10 minutes to go still here in the second quarter. Looking for a kick from Miller. Tees it up, approaches.
End zone, touchback, got to be.
Plants with his right,
wow.
Kicks with his left, high and deep into the end zone.
Nice.
5 yards deep into the end zone.
Nice.
He's kicked off 4 times tonight already, and 2 of those touchbacks. The other 2 landed at the 1, and the drone is making its rounds again. And it looks like he's going to make his approach
wait.
here.
What's James Bays doing with the shotgun? Or, sorry, the cannon.
The cannon. He's aiming it right for that drone. That would be great.
We need a big drone.
We do. We need the Burg fan drone. We'll get that. Power eye. Off tackle. You go nowhere. He did squirt out of the tackle,
Good
though.
second effort, though.
A great second effort by the Ironton back, number 28 there. He picks up 2 yards on the play.
That Ethan Duncan?
We're going to shout him out. That's Reed Carrico.
Same
He is
thing.
a sophomore, 6'2", 205, they
Stop
say.
made by number 6.
Good job there,
Evan Horsley.
sophomore.
It'll be second down and 8 for the Tigers. Ball spot at their own 22-yard line.
So Carrico dots the I here in the I formation. Pro I set for the Tigers.
Got a shout out to Jeans Molehair.
Jeans Molehair shouted us out earlier. Off tackle play to the weak side. Nice job. Nice cutback by Carrico. Is that the name?
Yes.
Reed Carrico.
Reed Carrico.
Reed Carrico. And he picks up a first
Stop made
down.
by number 32, Tanner Wilson.
Right at the mark. They don't need to measure. It's a first
It'll be
down.
First down and 10 for the Tigers.
That's
Ball
what Eddie
spot
said.
at their own 30-yard line.
Tanner Wilson in there on the stop for the Pirates.
Tanner Wilson. Is he with the Mamas and the Papas?
He was with the Mamas and the Papas in the 70s, got traded to Alabama, the band,
Oh, okay. That's even better.
and then got traded to Ironton last year and then skipped town and is squatting in Burg right now. Power eye this time, 2 tights by the Tigers. Nice little
Run by number 24,
jump cut there, I
Carrico.
guess you call that, by the running back, and he picks up 3 yards.
He juked.
Stop made by number 68, Drew Blair.
Has anybody else seen the homeless guy in Wheelersburg, by the way? Walking
No.
around with the
Second down
shopping
and
cart?
6 for the Tigers.
No.
Almost
Ball
ran
spot
over
at
him
their
the other day in the middle of
34-yard
Ohio
line.
River Road. He was pushing his shopping cart. And I was in a Model T for crying out loud.
That's dangerous.
You're
What?
not Trampus.
All right, Trampus's bodyguard's here with us right now. Power eye set here by the Tigers again. They fake the toss sweep. Nobody open in the pass route. Salyers
on.
is smothered again.
18 and 72.
That's right, 18 and 72.
18-72.
Start of the third quarter. Yep.
By number 18, Dustin Darnell.
There was Darnell in there on that. What was the other number in there?
72.
72. Oh, that's the sophomore.
Sophomore?
It'll be
Blake
third down and
Richardson.
long for the Tigers.
6'3", 285. He has been making open field tackles tonight. 6'3", 285.
Bing.
Yeah, he's a
Bada
sophomore.
Big things in that boy's future.
Yes, there are, including supper. Is that Freddy Krueger music that he was trying to play there? Or is-
Jason.
Jason, all right. Deemer's actually got a keyboard in there. Is playing that
There are
live.
30 flags on the play.
Just wait till he
And,
breaks out the recorder.
yeah, we're getting a delay of game here on Ironton.
Delay a game against the Tigers.
So 3rd and 10 for them now becomes 3rd and 15. Nothing going right for the Pendleton team tonight.
It'll be third down and
West
15
Side.
for the Tigers.
Oh, wait.
Ball spot at their own 25-yard
not the West
line.
They're the West Side Spartans.
West Ironton?
West Ironton.
Anybody got any other scores out there for us yet?
Let's see. Text us any scores or shout outs, 740-357-8085. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Oh,
Under pressure, but it's a screen pass, and Carter up there to make the play. Carrico makes a few tacklers miss, but he ends up,
by Jericho.
yeah, he loses a couple on the play.
Jericho met the walls of Jericho right there.
Stop made by
Absolutely.
number 16, Justin Salyers.
Salyers
And
in
number
there.
21, Mason Johnson.
And the Mason jar,
Fourth down and long for the
the
Tigers.
Gnat,
Ball spot at their own
the
25-yard
jar,
line.
21. He's got a nice mullet. They're a real nice mullet. If I catch him sleeping, I'm going to cut it off.
Talking Joe Dirt Mullet.
Yep.
Oh.
End over end punt with no returner back. Pirates not bothering to send a returner back. The punt rolls down to the 33-yard line.
Tiger punt will be
That's
down
where the
down
Pirates
to the
will
Pirates'
take over
33-yard
first and
line.
10 again. So Pirates have had more than 2 offensive plays now, but they do have 21 points on the board. Go back to, while we have a quick moment here, get back to our list of awards from last season. The WHS 2017 Andy Hopkins Most Valuable Player last season was Xander Carmichael. He was a team captain, tight end linebacker, had 101 tackles.
Wow, impressive.
3 interceptions. 1 was returned for a touchdown. He had a sack, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery.
We got a timeout, Ironton.
Timeout, Ironton. Good, because I can talk about this for a minute. Carmichael actually was a fullback as well, had 32 carries, 135 yards for 7 TDs, as well as 10 catches for 210 yards and a touchdown. He was also 5 for 5 passing for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's a fullback linebacker now. And he had 39 punts for an average of 34.7.
Wow. It's great for high school.
That's why he's on the West Coast playing football at the next level. Xander Carmichael was your Wheelersburg 2017 Andy Hopkins MVP award winner. He also had the famous Fat Right Tebow pass in the state championship game.
Actually, we do have an award from last year. The most exciting broadcasters to watch in Canton. We even topped the NFL.
That's true.
According to the security guards.
According to the security guards, we were absolutely the best broadcast team to grace that Hall of Fame stadium.
My left ear's not working.
Mine's not either.
Okay.
Yep. It's this.
All right, now it's working.
Matthews, wide open, up the middle, one man to beat. Can't do it. Tackled at the 40. That's a big gain for the Pirates.
Nice.
Down into Ironton territory. Clock running here, under 7 minutes.
Thomas, it'll be first down and 10 for the Pirates.
In the half, not in the game, in the half. Pirates up 21-0.
It only took a quarter and a half for me to realize that.
3 receivers right for the Pirates. And here comes Matthews in motion, jet motion. Sawyer's looking to throw. Nobody open, though. Good coverage downfield, and he has to take a sack. Brought down by 73 for Ironton. That is a guy who is borrowing a jersey because he is not on the roster.
By number 73, Gunnar Crawford.
Again, if you're just tuning
evidently,
in.
Deemer has it right.
It'll be
It's
second
Gunnar.
down and 15 for the
Gotcha.
Pirates.
Gunnar.
46-yard line.
We didn't get the updated roster. Ironton did not get their jersey order in and are wearing some kind of mixed up different styles of jerseys out there. Matthews on the carry, cuts it back, picks up 4. It'll bring up third down and 11 for the Pirates.
It almost looks like the Pirates are just playing right now. Not really.
There's not a lot of energy because they really don't need it. They're kind of playing down to their competition right now, which is not good at all.
Let's not show everything tonight.
Right.
Speaking of next week.
Next week is big for the Pirates. It's they'll be playing Division III's number 14, Bishop Hartley. Team, 2 teams that have potential to both be state champions. And they're going to be having an early season matchup. Here's Clevenger on the outside zone, and he does not cut it up. And the flags come in late. Looks like there was a push in the back
There are penalty flags on the play.
by the tight end who is out there to lead block. And it's going to back him up. They could decline that penalty and have 4th and 11, but they're pretty sure the Pirates could get 11 yards, so they're going to back them up, I guess.
Back that up.
Holding against the Pirates.
They have declined.
Go for it.
It's 4th and 11. See if the Pirates will punt or go for it.
4th down and 11 for the Pirates. Ball spot at the Tigers' 42-yard line.
Looks like punt team coming out for the Burg.
Congratulations to Ryan Otney. That is, actually that's Chris Otney's son. So
yes,
Chris Otney is now a grandfather.
He is a grandfather for the 3rd time
this week.
Yes. Punt formation for the Pirates. That looks to be Howard back there, and we're going to have a timeout.
Rob didn't see something he liked at all.
Officials timeout because Butter's mouthpiece fell out, and he has to come off the field now.
Really?
Yes.
It's a waste of time?
Due to the official having to take the timeout, the player must come off the field. So Butter's out on punt team. This could be dangerous. Horsley back to punt. Now the Tigers send their punter, their quarterback, back to field the punt. Punt goes over the head of the punter. This is Horsley trying to run around here. He's the punter, and he's going to kick it, and he gets it away. What a play.
Nice.
We have a flag come in late. Nothing wrong with the punt. It goes inside the 20-yard line, down to the 18-yard line. What an incredible punt by Horsley after a bad snap. Went over his head. Penalty came in after the kick. Maybe a roughing the punter. Imagine that. And Pirates would get a first down out of it. Let's see what the call is. Horsley running around, ran 100 yards to eventually punt it.
I think Pendleton's trying to say how tall he wants to be. He's got his hat over his head.
I wish I was this tall. If I was this tall, I could ride the beast. Beastie.
Boys.
Pendleton asking more questions here. I think they're going to make the Pirates re-kick it or are thinking about it, whatever the flag was. Hopefully we get an explanation.
Blow to the head against the Pirates.
Okay. Personal foul, blow to the head against Wheelersburg there. Must have been on a block, probably a crack back type block there as the punter was running for his life and made an amazing kick.
Very smart play by the punter.
Very smart play. So after the 15-yard penalty, the ball comes out to the 32-yard line, but still.
And to be able to kick on the run like that.
Imagine he doesn't get that punt away. I mean, that's a bad snap that went 20 yards over his head, and he still was able to run it down, get freed up enough to kick it, and got it inside the 20-yard line. But after a 15-yard personal foul, it is moved out to the 32. 1st and 10, Ironton. Pro-eye right. Lead play left. Carrico makes the first guy miss. Slams his fist into the ground and picks up 5 yards. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter.
4:20.
As the hippies yell 4:20, 21-0. Burg.
Burg. Go Burg.
The mason jar comes off here as they bring in the heavy package on the defensive line. Tigers look to want to throw some early in the game, have settled into a run game, but now they have two flankers left, one right, and they are in the gun. Here's that reverse pass again. They tried it again. That was wide open early, and this time it's intercepted.
INT.
Wow, that is a diving interception by Dustin Darnell. He may have a make-a-me a pizza tonight because he has had a heck of a game already with a couple sacks.
He laid out for that.
And now a diving interception. It looked like it was going to be overthrown again, but not overthrown to the Burg. It's another interception by Wheelersburg today. Salyers, first game under Coach Pendleton, not looking very good. You got to wonder if the Ironton is over there thinking about replacing that quarterback yet. He's not had a very good
or going home
game here. We do know they did keep the gate unlocked because Ironton's coaches lost the keys. So the fans for Ironton will be able to go home as soon as Burg scores again here.
Pirates taking the field.
Two receivers right, one to the left. And it's going to be Clevenger on the carry, outside zone, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Loses one probably. No gain on the play. Ironton defense has found a little bit of a spark.
Yeah, the first blocker through the hole, he just kind of leaned into the guy. He really didn't get into the guy's chest.
Right. Pirates need to find some energy. They don't need it. They came out pretty fired up, but they scored so quick. Their emotions have flattened out because everything has come so easy in this game. They've got to find a way to keep that energy up, and it's going to be that way all season. You know, Ironton probably the worst. Well, we ran the numbers, actually, and all the projections for the games this season, and Ironton projected to be the worst team on Burg's schedule. They got to get that work in. Here's a keep by the quarterback, nice. Salyers, the mayor, up and over the tackler and tackled right at the marker.
Well, he was tackled by the quarterback.
Yes. Salyers brought down by Salyers. And it is a first down for Salyers.
Wow. If he wouldn't have transferred, he could have been the state champion.
Wow. Ooh. We're just going to call our Salyers the mayor. Or we should call him the older brother of world champion Salyers. Excuse me.
O-line missed the block there.
Yep. Good job again by the Tiger defensive front.
It'll be second down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at their own 35-yard line.
Second and 10.
Jesus, the fuzz.
Oh, here comes the pigs.
Might as well just
oink, oink.
Get out of here. And we're clear.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left for the Pirates. Tight end on the field for the Pirates. This is a drop back pass over the middle of Butter on the dig route. He's got a first down but retreats a little bit.
Oh, come on now. He threw a fist in there.
And player comes in with a late punch, doesn't get caught. Butter got his jersey pulled off of him.
Gunnar Crawford. It'll be third down and inches for the Pirates. Ball spot on their own 44-yard line.
The official now helping Butter get his jersey straightened out there as he feels bad for not throwing the flag.
Pulling up his socks. He's ready to go.
2 left, 1 to the right this time. Carter and Matthews wide left. This is a handoff to, can't get a number there. 6 Horsley, and he picks up a first down.
Number 73, Gunnar Crawford.
Is Horsley a junior this year? Got some work last year as a sophomore. Now getting some work here as a junior in the Pirate backfield along with Clevenger. Pirates are deep.
Wasting no time.
No time.
1:38 to go in the second quarter, first half.
First and 10 from the 48 of Wheelersburg. Drop back pass. He's got several guys open. Who's he pick? He picks Matthews, who spins out of a tackle and picks up 15 yards on the play.
Is doing a great job there. He keeps driving his feet after he gets a hand put on him or 2 hands put on him. He's driving.
He's doing a great job on his routes, making himself a nice target for the quarterback to see. And that was just a beautiful job by the offensive line that time. And again, look at this offensive line protection. Nobody near. Nobody is even close to Salyers on that play. Just a throw behind the receiver.
Absolutely beautiful.
Whoever is coaching that offensive line, cheers to you.
Bravo. You get the shout out from the mole.
That's right.
Move your car immediately or it's going to get towed.
Deemer's going to tow some cars at halftime.
Actually, you've not heard of Deemer's towing service?
I knew he replaced the chicken with something. 2 receivers right this time for the Pirates. Carter wide left. No motion. Snap back to Salyers looking. Throws it out on the flats. He's got Butter, but it's overthrown.
By inches.
Yeah, well-designed play there. They knew that would be open on the 10-yard out by Butter, and it was open. Just overthrown. It's a tough throw to make all the way from the opposite hash.
Trying to make it interesting.
Yeah. That's what practice is all about, challenging. 1:09 to go here in the half. Pirates up 21-0.
This is our third scrimmage of the year, isn't it?
This is the third scrimmage of the year for the Pirates. This one is actually going to count towards the regular season. Bunch trips right. Carter wide left. Drop back throw again.
Plenty of time.
All day to throw and incomplete as Matthews had to adjust on his route there. Wasn't a great throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 10 for Wheelersburg. This will be at the 36-yard line. That would be a 53-yard field goal if they attempted it. I believe he can make it. I don't think they're going to try to kick it.
They're going to go for it. Why not? 1:02 left in the second quarter.
Yep.
First half.
Coach Woodward is going to call a timeout here and talk about it.
Ball's on the 36.
I think he's disappointed in his offense here. The last 2 drives not being able to finish off with anything here. They had to punt the last possession, and now they're in a 4th and long. So Coach Woodward trying to figure out what's going on with the Pirate offense. There's actually no defense on the field playing against him for Ironton, so Pirates need to figure it out. Back to awards from last season, 2017 Ohio Division V Southeast District Defensive Player of the Year, Xander Carmichael. Linebacker, first team All-Ohio linebacker, and a first team All-SOC Division Player of the Year, Carmichael. So he's got a lot of trophies from last year. Ohio Division V Offensive Player of the Year. The Offensive Player of the Year, Tanner Holden, wide receiver. Finalist for Mr. Football in all divisions of Ohio. First team All-Ohio, first team All-Southeast District, and first team All-SOC 2. Butter, baby!
Basketball, schmasketball.
That's right. It's a football player out there, 6'6". Matthews in motion. Salyers rolls out, and here's the screen to Matthews underneath, and he's caught from behind by number 40 from the Tigers. Makes a great sneaky play.
Sneaky.
That is Ethan Duncan, the senior, 5'10", 215, out of Saskatchewan, Indiana.
Well, at least he's not Canadian.
That's right. Voted for the Vancouver Grizzlies in the 2016 presidential election. C.
A1C.
Boot.
I have been watching some Canadian football. It is entertaining. It's kind of like soccer, but football.
It's a big field. Spread formation, empty backfield here. Screen over the middle, and it hits the lineman. That should be a penalty flag there, as it was thrown directly to a lineman. Illegal touching. No call. That'll go down as an incomplete pass. The official was discussing it right now. He may throw a flag out there. And he does.
Wow. We've got laundry on the field.
This will be illegal touching by the offense.
Illegal touching is never good in any situation.
Never.
No means no.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the offense.
Against the Tigers. It'll be a loss of down.
That is a loss of down.
Was that ref showing off his abs the way he was standing?
Yes.
His hands behind
If
his
you
head.
haven't seen the new referee uniforms this year, they are wearing shorts now and belly shirts.
With black and pink stripes.
Yes. Really weird-looking zebras. Empty backfield here for the Tigers. Salyers back there all by himself. Pirates bring 4 men in pressure, and Salyers caught from behind and makes a throw anyway. Nice little jump pass. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line by number 32, Tanner Wilson.
Stop made by number 60, Evan Dom.
Evan Dom in there, the Dominator in there on the tackle as well. First time we've mentioned his name tonight. And he's one of those guys that's in on almost every single play.
One way or another.
Yeah, doesn't always get his number recognized, but he is making plays all game long, every game. Big stud linebacker, the Dominator, Evan Dom. Empty backfield again for the Tigers. 43 seconds to go in the half. Here's the snapback. Quick square out route, and quickly steps out of bounds after a gain of 1.
Number 7, Gage Salyers' pass is complete.
Number 60 lost his helmet.
Yeah, he went hockey on the dude.
Then he tried to pick a fight. Like, come on.
That's one thing. This is not hockey. If you're going to fight in football, you don't take your helmet off first.
Absolutely not.
That's the last thing you do.
I learned that in college the hard way.
Right. That's one of the first things you learn in college football practice is how to defend yourself in a fight, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I never really had to defend myself.
I did.
I was usually the waylayer. Punt.
I was one of those scout team guys my first year up there.
Oh, he hit the – really?
He touched the punter, and they're going to throw the flag on it. So this will be a first down for Ironton, but only 20 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, but
there wasn't any kind of real
It was incidental contact.
It was incidental, and he
tried
just
to stop.
barely touched him. I guess it is considered running into the kicker.
I mean, the kicker was already on the ground.
So it won't be a personal foul, roughing the kicker. It'll be a running into the kicker. I'm assuming things here.
You know what that makes, you and me.
Mm-hmm. It is running into the kicker. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, but it is enough for a first down. 29.7 seconds to go in the half. The Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. They do have one timeout remaining, so do the Pirates. And the Tigers will huddle up here. 29.7 on the clock. First half, Tigers are down 21-0. Pirates with a 4-2-5 defense. 4-man rush, and what an interception! No! They call it incomplete. What a break on the ball by Butter.
Nice layout.
Wow,
Nice
he
layout.
laid out, sold out, almost picked that off. Man, he's going to have some big plays on the defensive side this year if he keeps making breaks like that.
Huge.
24.7 to go now, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. And this will be 2 receivers left, one to the right for the Tigers. Running back in the backfield behind the pistol. If Salyers, he's going to fake the handoff. The Dominator just killed the running back. Salyers keeps it, picks up a couple yards, but oh my goodness.
Wow, he stuck him. Stuck him, sticked him, bleamed him.
The running back faked the handoff, and Dominator just ate him, and that guy is still walking funny.
He's trying to walk back to Ironton right now.
Wow. Yes. So a timeout here by Ironton. 15.9 to go in the half. They have no timeouts left. It is 3rd down and about 5 after the carry by Salyers.
Oh, hey, what's that by my leg? Oh! What happened, Rob? Are you okay?
I'm good. Table might be broke.
Spider got me.
Yes. The spider bite?
Spider bite.
We got to fix this table or it's going to collapse on us. I think it's stable now.
Made in China.
Yeah, these Chinese import government purchased tables.
By the Obama administration.
Yes, definitely bought by the Obama administration.
Sorry.
It's the truth.
Well, it was. It's been here for a while.
Yep.
Maybe back to the Bush reign.
I don't know. I don't think Bush would have got a table this nice.
Oh.
Salyers has time to throw. Nobody open, though. He keeps it, breaks out of the pocket, picks up a first down. But he runs most of the time off the clock. He does get out of bounds to stop the clock. 7.7 to go. Tigers should have one more snap
Take a knee. Let's get out of
before
here.
the half.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spot at the Pirates' 38-yard line.
The Tigers back into Pirate territory for the second time tonight. First time they got kicked back out of it. 7.7. Salyers calls for the snap. Gets it. Looking to throw. Has time. But he's running out of it. Now running out of the pocket. Throws up a Hail Mary prayer. This is going to be caught. Touchdown.
Oh, my
Ironton caught off the tip.
With no time left on the clock.
A Hail Mary pass.
Wow.
Looked like that was tipped by Matthews back there deep, and it was tipped right into the hands of Ironton, and they caught a prayer, and that will be the only 7 points they score all night long.
Well, it's still 6 points.
Well, still 6. They do have to kick this up and through. But they're going to have a little bit of momentum going into the half here, not something the Pirates wanted, as the Pirates' offense has totally fallen apart in the second quarter. They've done nothing.
They've gone nowhere.
Nowhere.
Really?
Got a timeout here on the extra point.
I've never done this before, Coach. I need to be replaced.
Tigers didn't have enough players out there, so the officials gave them time to bring guys out. What the?
Hey, I can play this spot. That's not right.
They don't have timeouts to burn, but the officials just allowed them to fix their personnel. And the kick is no good.
Like I said, 6 points.
Yeah. 21-6, Wheelersburg in the lead. Ironton scores right before the half off of a tipped Hail Mary pass. Somehow fell right into the receiver's hands. There were linemen downfield that didn't get called, but it don't matter. Ironton scored. It's 21-6. It's halftime. We're going to play some music and take a quick break. We're going to be back for the second half, and I've got some stories for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
Like Eddie Deemer being naked on the field?
Yes, and about those wedges. There's a lot to talk about those wedges. We'll be back.
Amen.
21-6.
Hey, yo, we was having a ball, and, you know, they asked me to get on the mic, and they asked me, can I kick it? Word. Can I kick it?
buy a new car for the people, for real. I tear down the mall with the people, for real. You can't even talk to the people, nah. She room with bosses and shit, oh God. I pull up in Rarers and shit, with choppers and Harleys and shit, for real. I be Gucci down, Gucci. You wearing Lacoste and shit, yeah. Montclair, yeah. Fur came off a belt, yeah. Triple homicide, put me in a chair, yeah. Triple across the plug, we do not play fair, yeah. Oh God. Got them tennis chains on, and they real blingy, bling. Draco make you do the chicken head like chingy, ching. Walking Neiman Marcus, and I spend a life 50-50. Please proceed with caution, shooters, they be right with me. 21. Bad, cute face, and some nice teeth. 7,500 on a Saint Laurent jacket, yeah. Be careful when you dumping your action. I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. Nah. The streets raised me, I'm a hoe. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. Trying to copy me, they plan catch up. I might pull up in a ghost, no Casper. I've been smoking gas and I ain't got no. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 dawg. Yeah, not for real, dawg. 21. Straight up out the 6, now I got a house in the hill, dawg. 21. Wanna see about it? Get you killed, dawg. Wanna tweet about me? Get you killed, dawg. Kill, dawg. I'm a real dawg. You a lil dawg. Bill, dawg. Wanna build, dawg. Chasing meals, dawg. Don't write in your beat like O'Neal, dawg. Shots I shoot like Reggie Mills, dawg. Chopper sting you like a eel, dawg. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 ready to gun you down. Ruler clips, send a ruler hit, pull up on your beat. She say that I got a ruler deep. Spray your block down. We not really with that rule. I shoot Glock caught now. I don't really get no f about who I hit. Yeah, yo, she get jiggy with me. Keep that ciggy with me. I'm Mad Max, you know I got Ziggy with me. Keep a Mad Max, in case niggas wanna get busy with me. Rari matte black, and I got a Bentley with me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 ready to gun you down. 7,500 on the same run jacket.
Like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. I can see no lie, I can see no lie. And all of the goods come out to play. And every demon wants his pound of flesh. But I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues strong. It's always darkest before.
All these pretty lights, can't you see them? Endless nights, and my life's museum, where we see our heroes and pretend to be them. And we see the day, carpe diem. Previous to this dream state, I had leftovers on each plate. Left shoe all tattered up from this long journey, my feet ache. Left the life that I lived, cause every day was just replays. And I dreamed big, walked around in my PJs. And my street days is still here. Never changed, I got still wear the same pair. Phone call, what for? We ain't long distance, I'm still there. Still on the blocks with gun cops and gunshots. I'm familiar of a sound of what's hot. $12 shot with the truck stops will give anybody motivation that you must not lose this one shot.
Like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. I can see no lie, I can see no lie. And all of the goods come out to play. And every demon wants his cause of flesh. But I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues strong. It's always darkest before.
Yeah, demon days,
evil nights,
happy hours,
frequent flights,
God flow,
people strife,
hear it once,
speak it twice. Hearts never break even. And they change color like seasons. Backs turn like treason. But somehow you swear you ain't leaving. Follow me now, follow me now. Spoonfuls of sugar and handfuls of medicine. How'd they go down? How'd they go down? I was just a fool in a room full of Edisons. Look at me now, look at me now. Feel my words,
look at this sound.
Reminiscing on when I was looking out in the city, wishing a million motherfuckers give me that crown. I run this town.
We got to live like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. I can see no lie, I can see no lie. And all of the goods come out to play. And
And welcome back, Pirate fans. We're here at halftime, about halfway through halftime. Still 12 minutes to go until the second half. Pirates are leading 21-6 over Ironton. Ironton scoring with no time on the clock to end the first half on a Hail Mary tipped pass. Gets him 6 points. Right now the marching band for Ironton is out on the field. And tonight's broadcast, we want to remind you, is brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas, and Make Me a Pizza out on Dogwood Ridge Road, the only mini mart on Dogwood Ridge Road and the only place to get gas on Dogwood Ridge. Anywhere else is highly not recommended. Let's get into some more of the awards for the Pirates in 2017. We had a lot of action in the first half, not a lot of breaks, and 21-6 score. But we want to talk a little bit about the award winners from last year, as at BurgFan.com. We don't get to go back to that for any kind of postseason discussion. We do, but nobody really listens to it. So the Wendell McBrayer Pirate Pride Award for Wheelersburg in 2017 went to Dominic Reyes. He's a running back and a kick returner. Everybody remembers the Fam Reyes. 114 carries, 648 yards. Had an average of 5.7 yards and 8 TDs. He had 4 kick returns for 73 yards as well. Was also the top pound-for-pound athlete in the weight room with a score of 9.1. Team Captain Award for Wheelersburg 2017 goes to Alex George. He was an offensive guard, defensive end, and the team captain. The first team All-SOC Division II. He had 6,022 yards on offense and 77 TDs. That is both of those were season records for the offensive line. 63 tackles, 43 solo tackles. He had a forced fumble and 3 fumble recoveries. How was the Radar Burger?
It was smashing.
Smashed a Radar Burger?
Yeah, actually it was Jason Smith from last week. He was helping Radar.
He had leftover radars?
Right. There was leftover radars.
That's good. That's good. They were left over from last week. And we have joining us up here now one of the River City Buccaneers. And this guy is a veteran semi-pro football player. And we're going to pass him the mic here a little bit. We want to get him geared up. Mr. Long, I'm going to have you put on this headset for me. And you let me know when you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. There you go. Might not have much cord for you, so you might have to lean in here with us.
We're good.
We got Roy Long with us, and Roy is from Rock Hill High School, from the School of Hard Knocks, old school. And he's here at halftime in the Wheelersburg Ironton game. And so far, what do you think of this game? It's a pretty tight game so far. Ironton putting points on the board late. What do you think your outlook is for the second half?
Yeah, my outlook for the second half is Wheelersburg keep doing what they're doing. I'm neither here nor there for any team. I'm for all kids.
Right.
As long as they're doing good and things. To be honest with you, I went and watched Russell scrimmage Wheelersburg. My daughter goes to Russell, and Wheelersburg had Russell 21-0 in the first quarter.
Right.
And so Ironton's actually doing a little bit better than what Russell did.
They sure are.
But yeah, I mean, whenever I watch those boys over there, it was like 2 kids out in the front yard passing football.
Yep.
I mean, hats off to to them, and hats off to the girls for winning the world championship also.
Definitely.
But Ironton, if they give this coach, I do believe if Ironton gives this coach a few years, those kids wasn't winded in the previews. I went to the previews. I've been to a few games. Went and watched Ashland play. Team down in Kentucky. It was
Belfry or?
No, I can't remember.
Okay.
But anyway, they look pretty good. But the teams I've seen, the 4 or 5 preview games I've seen, a couple weeks ago, the scrimmage with Wheelersburg and Russell, and the Ashland game that I seen, Wheelersburg is the team, you know.
Looking like the top team around the area.
Yeah,
again.
they do. I mean, and I'm not. That's not lip service. I mean, I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm neither here nor there. My kids go to Russell, you know.
That's right.
So, I mean, but yeah.
Now, Roy, you come to us. You are a player, a semi-professional football player. You've been playing for 3 years now, 3 seasons, with a couple different teams, mainly the River City Buccaneers. And you played defensive tackle. And what I want to ask you is, you know, you've been doing this for a long time, 3 years. You know what it's all about. What would you tell somebody who was maybe thinking about wanting to play semi-pro football? If they came up to you and asked you, what is semi-pro football to you, what would you answer?
What is it to me?
Yes.
Well, it's not semi-pro football. It's football.
Absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're a football fan, if you love football, then it don't matter. I mean, it's football, and it's an opportunity to play again. And you know, I started back. I was like 42, 43 years old, and I'm 40. I just turned 46. And you know, the guy told me that invited me to play. Donald DeLong.
Yeah.
I put the helmet on for the first time in practice, and he said, it's like riding a bike. I was like, no, man. I said, it's a little bit different than that. But it was, and I loved it. I mean, I wish I was 20-something. I wish I was 20 years younger, you know. I mean, but there's one thing in football. I mean, from Pee Wee League, to middle school, high school, pro, whatever. I mean, there's one thing that if you don't have heart, then don't even put the helmet on. Don't even put the pads
That's right.
on.
Yep.
Don't go out there because your mom and dad wants to go out. Don't go out, you know, because your friends are doing it, because you're going to get hurt. And like a coach told me one time, you're going to be the hit or the hitee, and it's up to you what you're going to be. You know, his name's Scott Davidson. He's he coached me my freshman sophomore year. And I'll give a little shout out to another favorite coach of mine that I had, Coach Dave Piles.
Dave Piles.
And
you know, this guy's his brother right here, is what I heard.
Sometimes.
But one of the funniest things, and I still remember it. I mean, he came in the locker room one evening, and he was all fired up, and you know, he said, "Hey, don't you all realize?" He said, "You all need to start doing something. Don't you all realize you can actually kill somebody out there?" He said, "This is the only time in life that you can actually kill somebody and not go to jail."
That sounds like, you know, Dave. Yep.
But I liked him. He's a good motivator. I mean, I really liked, and I'm not just saying that just because he's from Wheelersburg or anything like that. There's, you know, besides you know Rob here being a coach, I enjoy Rob as a coach. I enjoyed JoJo Parker whenever I had JoJo down there. And the other coaches, you know, that I've had, and but he was one of my favorites, you know, from Little League up through high school.
Well, he's actually a referee now. I saw him at the junior high game last night. He's the worst official I've ever seen.
Yeah,
terrible.
I seen him one evening. I forget where he was reffing. Didn't he referee one of our games one evening?
Yeah.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
So,
the only good crew we had is the one he was on.
But yeah, man, it was. I enjoyed him as a coach, but you know, like I said, from Little League all the way up, you know, to high school, junior high, pro, whatever, you know, whatever you've done. The only thing I can say is, you know, you might not agree with your coaches, you might not like them, just respect them.
Yep. Most of the time, you're probably not going to agree with them. So.
You know, I mean. They make mistakes like everybody else. Just like, you know, you jump off sides out there on the field, and you get that 15-yard penalty for telling somebody, pushing them in the head and telling them to stay down.
Right. That's never happened with you, has it?
No. Well, he had mouthed off. First play of the game, I jumped off sides, and the boy looked at me. He said, "We're going to do this all day long." Yeah. I said, in my mind, I didn't say nothing to the boy.
Right.
In my mind, I said, "I got you, boy." And when he stepped up in the pocket,
he got it.
Yeah. And I was a little excited, and you know, told him to stay down.
Got a little bit of celebration penalty out of it, didn't
yeah,
you?
just a little bit. Hey, man, old guys don't get to do that stuff very much. You know?
Hey, you earned every one of those 15 yards. I guarantee it.
But I was just fortunate. Lord blessed me to be able to do what I do. I'm not the fastest, not the quickest or anything like that. But I can just say, if it wasn't for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, He's one that allows me to do stuff and wakes me up every day and allows me to provides for me so I can provide for my daughter sitting back here. And that's why I do what I do. Maybe give her something to be proud of instead of just me being dad. She can say, "Hey, my dad plays football." It's all about the Lord, and it's all about me taking care of my daughter in my life.
Well, amen to that. And Roy, you have developed a reputation of being a hard-nosed, hard hitter in semi-professional football. Have you actually hung the cleats up? Are you done? Or are you semi-retired right now?
I don't know.
You don't know. I feel you.
I said I'd probably come back next year and probably, help out a little bit. I talked to, unfortunately, Coach Murphy's mom passed away here, a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And I stopped off and talked to him and talked to his brother Tony. And, I told Murphy, I told Coach Murphy, I said, some guys play and some people coach. I said, I'm a player. I said, I'm not a coach. I said, but I'll tell you what. I said, I don't care to come. I said, I don't care to come to practice and stuff and maybe help with a position. It'd be like a position coach or, help with the D tackles or offensive linemen or something like that. I said, but, more than likely, when we get the hit, I got to put that helmet and shoulder pads on just to get a few pops in. No
doubt.
As far as playing, I don't know. It'd be rare. I can tell the last 3 years. The first year it was kind of rough getting out of bed, but this year it is a little bit rougher. And
the recovery time I think gets longer and longer.
A little bit, yeah. But I'll be honest with you. The teams that we played this year that I was fortunate enough to play. I really had no recovery time, to be honest with you.
True. Very true. Buccaneers had a great season this year, finished 7-4. And Roy, I do appreciate you coming up. I've got to get you out of here. We're about to start the second half, and I got politicians lined up back here that want to talk. So they pay out the big bucks, so I got to let them in.
Yeah. Whitey's a politician?
This guy's a politician. Whitey is, yes. Okay. He's running for governor of something.
The Great White. Vote for the Great White.
Great White. Thanks for having Grace up here as well. Are we in archery season right now?
She said she wasn't going to play.
No more archery.
She said she wasn't going to shoot this year, but I think her mama might have a different outlook on that.
All right.
But she shot. She averaged probably about in the 230s, 240s out of 300 last year. Her high score last year was like a 262 out of 300. That's shooting at 10 and 15 meters with open sights and no release.
Well, it sounds like she's already the greatest of all time, and she can just hang it up and be happy with it.
Yeah. Well, man, hey, I appreciate you having me up here.
Yeah, man.
It's been fun, and I'll be around. I promise you. I don't know how much, but I'll be around.
Let's link up at another high school game this year, and we'll talk again.
All right, yeah. All right. Yeah, holler at me, and I'll come to a podcast or something with you.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, Roy.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
All right, now we've got – who is this guy? Rex, do you know him? Whitey. Whitey's running for what?
Yeah. He's white.
All right, here you go. We're going to ask this young man to put on this hat. This is Trampus Puckett. He is running for Scioto County Commissioner.
Kirby who?
Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett, okay.
Plays for the Minnesota Twins still, right?
Still.
Well, not anymore.
So, Trampus, tell us about what is your kind of motivation to be running for commissioner?
I'm wanting to run for commissioner. There's a lot of things that I look at Scioto County, a lot of things we could do a lot better, in my opinion. And I think I can bring the right leadership and hopefully work to bring jobs, more jobs to Scioto County, put more Scioto County people to work, and provide a lot more transparency within our commissioner's office. One of the things I would like to see happen, instead of just having a Facebook live broadcast of the meetings, is actually move that to the evening time to where we can get a lot of people, get some more interaction.
Get more community interaction in.
Exactly.
Good idea. Good idea. What? Do you have any political experience, or is this the first time you're out running for any type of office?
This is the first time out running for office. Part of my resume is I've been the business agent for the Carpenters Union in Portsmouth over the last 9 years.
Raceland 14, Ashland 0.
So you know how to get guys jobs.
Yes,
you've done that a lot.
I've done that a lot, and I think I've been pretty successful at that. I'd just like to have the opportunity to do it at a bigger stage to get a lot more people working.
Well, good. We do need leaders to step up that have been successful in their private lives, like you have, successful lining up jobs for guys, and we do need that in the public sector. And I do thank you for stepping up to run. You have our support, and hopefully you have a great fall season and a great election, and we're seeing you back here next spring talking to you as the commissioner.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That'd be great.
And if it works out as planned and I'm the commissioner, you're going to see me around a lot more, and I just want to be out doing my job from day one and continue just to work hard for the people of Sauter County because that's what they deserve.
Trampus, we got to go. Thank you, Trampus Puckett, for County Commissioner. We're back to football. We'll talk to you again.
Pirates received the kickoff and headed back to the roughly the 27-yard line, 26-yard line. Somewhere.
So Pirates received the kick.
Yes, we did.
It is 1st and 10. We've had a great halftime. Benny B.
Benny Blankenship.
Benny B is in the house. We have no listeners tonight because Benny B is here.
And no shout-outs.
Shout out from West Lafayette, Indiana. We do have shout-outs to catch up on. I'm way behind on those, but it's been a busy night here at BurgFan.com. No break at halftime. I'm sweating.
Well, I'm always sweating.
Salyers drops back. Oh, he finds a man wide open. It's Carter, makes the catch and picks up about 7 on the play. That'll bring us second down and short.
Looks like we got a flag on the play, though.
There are penalty flags on the play.
Dag nabbit.
Flag nabbit. I like that.
Illegal man downfield against the Pirates.
What?
Well, they forgot to call that on the Hail Mary pass, but they call it here against the Pirates.
Hail Mary, Mother Grace.
They must have watched film at halftime and said, "Oh, we messed up. We forgot to call illegal man downfield." So they made up for it, but they made up for it with the wrong team.
Wait a minute, we're using Lawrence County officials tonight, aren't we?
Yes, these are officials from Lawrence County.
Ball spot on their own 23-yard line.
As we start the second half here, it is 21-6. We are in opening week. Wheelersburg versus Ironton. You're listening to BurgFan.com, brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas.
The original.
The original. Man in motion is Butter. Butter takes the jet sweep, breaks the first tackle, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe about a yard on top of that, and that is all for Butter.
He didn't make the original line of scrimmage. Well, gained about 2 yards.
Picked up a couple there.
It'll be second down and 13 for the Pirates. Ball spot their own 20.
So on first down, they had the penalty to back him up. Butter picks up a couple. Now it'll be second down and 13 for the Pirates.
Pirate offense has kind of sputtered this evening.
They have. They had, didn't have to do much in the first half. Second play from scrimmage was returned for a touchdown by the Pirate defense. Then the fourth play from scrimmage was an offensive touchdown for the Pirates. Here is a bullet pass out to the flats, caught by Matthews.
Pass complete to number 29, Micaiah Matthews.
And a pickup of about 7.
Third down and 5.
Yeah, third down and about 5. Salyers threw a dart out there. That was a nice pass.
It was a bullseye. We got officials blowing their whistles like crazy.
Yep. And I don't see any flags, but the officials are going to take a break here and talk about something.
Rob, are you using mouthwash right now?
No, that's Gene Simmons.
Say somebody is.
Still looking for the game ball.
You smell scope? Or
I smell the alcohol in the scope, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's the perm.
Ah, the
He's
perm.
nearby.
Permarific.
Brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, making me a pizza.
What
And
about me?
Valero Gas.
Making you, making me.
Making me, making you. It's the Ridge Mini Mart.
Don't forget you can call on your way home and pick it up.
You can. Call on your way home if you want a pizza. On your way home. You need to call before 9:15 to get that order in. So if you're home listening and you need a pizza, Call the Ridge Mart, making me a pizza.
25-second clock has not started.
Still
Not
an
really
officials
sure.
discussion.
Must be a TV timeout because, the new media from the high school.
True. There is television stations here.
Ohio State tickets was Scott Green.
So Scott Green won the Ohio State tickets. I don't know what that was about. I'm sure
Maybe
that was
he'll take Urban.
a
Exactly.
drawing. Shout out to the game is boring. Yes, it is. We have halftime scores coming right up. This game is not boring. Empty backfield, throw out to the flats to Horsley has a first down.
I tell you what, Horsley just turned around in time.
Yes. Salyers put that ball on him right on the break, and it was well-timed and a nice catch. First down.
Pirates ball spot their own 42-yard line.
Also brought to you by Misty's Cone Shop here in Wheelersburg, as well as
I can use a peanut butter milkshake right about now.
Wolford's Landing and Cottle Trailer Sales. Empty backfield for Salyers. Takes the snap, looks out, and goes deep with it. Matthews, just over his outreached arms. Incomplete.
That would have been Butters.
And Matthews is hurt. He is down.
Whoa. We have a cramp?
This could be a cramp. It could also be a hamstring.
Hey, Ironton hasn't cramped tonight.
Wheelersburg doesn't know he's down.
Well, here they go. Finally.
Now the trainer comes out. He was so far away from the action on the field, nobody even realized he was down. And they are stretching him out there, so Matthews has had a lot of deep routes tonight, and he is cramping. So Crampgate 2018
by the Pirates
gets started. Coach Woodward mad, and they do get Matthews up and off the field quickly. Coach Woodward does not like to see that. If you're cramping, you got to get off the field.
Because, you're letting your defense set up to stop you.
Right.
Basically, you're giving them time. It's like a timeout.
Yep. Cramping, you got to get off the field and then lay down and get stretched. All right, here we go. Back to action. 9:53 to go in the third quarter. Pirates up 21-6 over the Tigers. We have two receivers right for the Pirates, one left. That is Clevenger in the backfield with Salyers. And it's a play-action pass. He's got Carter over the middle, double coverage, and there is a big-time pass interference.
How did everybody miss that? Come on, Lawrence County officials.
Not called. They will let that one go. He was in double coverage there.
He definitely wasn't going for the ball.
No.
Well,
one player went for the ball. The other one grabbed the jersey of the receiver, and no call. It's all right. Pirates will get back, and it is third down and 10. You don't get all those calls when it's pass interference in high school. They're hit or miss. You never know.
I got some of those.
You never know.
Still a large crowd here.
Still, Ironton people stayed because it's a close game, 21-6. Two receivers right. Salyers has all day. He's had a great pocket to work from tonight, but he runs out of time here, and he will be dragged down. No, still on his feet, fumbles the ball, and it's scooped up by an offensive lineman. There's just, I guess, nobody open downfield there. Salyers held onto the ball and kept holding on to it. Broke a couple tackles back there, ended up fumbling the ball, and recovered by the Pirates, but it's fourth and a mile. Pirate offense has absolutely sputtered since the first quarter.
The butter has hardened.
Yes. Two very easy drives for the Pirates and then nothing. Credit to the Tiger defense for stepping up, playing with a lot of heart tonight. Only down by 2 scores, and they're about to get the ball back here in the third quarter. This could be a barn burner. With Matthews for the Pirates off on the sidelines. Here's the kick high and deep. Got a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
The Pirates' time will be down at the 37-yard line. There are penalty flags on the play.
This could be offsides on the defense because there was they did not stop the play. There's a number of things this could be. Ball currently resting at the 37-yard line of Ironton, where they will have it 1st and 10 pending the penalty forthcoming.
As the referee adjusts himself.
Yes, he does. Down low.
How low can you go?
21-6 right now with 8:36 to go in the third quarter. Standing room only here at Ed Miller Stadium tonight. We are the whole stadium is full of people. If I counted by tens, I'd be here all night. So I'm going to count by thousands, and I think there's about 8.
Against the Pirates.
What?
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they will re-kick.
Well, they blew that one. A false start should always be blown dead. That one was not. They let the play go on, but they're going to call it a false start anyway. And the Pirates will have to re-kick it. So Horsley will be back to punt. His heels are on his own 5-yard line. He's already had one snap go over his head tonight. And now we've got Ironton coaches on the field.
Dead ball and sportsmanlike against the Pirates.
And now a dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Wheelersburg. I don't know where that came from.
Wow, the officials woke up, didn't they?
Something happened there. I know Ironton's staff was out on the field. I did not see what occurred for Wheelersburg to get the flag.
Quite interesting.
Must have been on a coach or a sideline deal. Horsley kicks it out of his own end zone, gets a nice end over end. Will he get the roll? He gets a decent bounce, and the kick will cross the 50, so a good job by Horsley.
No.
Great job by Horsley, again getting it out of his end zone, and that's going to be a nice punt all the way down to the 50-yard line. He'll spot it at the 49 of Ironton. And here comes the Ironton offense. Wheelersburg has been able to do nothing offensively for 2 quarters now.
The defense definitely has to continue doing what they've been doing and step it up even a little more. Maybe they're going to have to score.
Yep. Several sacks by the Pirate defense tonight, a couple interceptions.
Whoa, there goes the drone again.
As the drone takes off for the night.
Flying home.
James Bays is asleep over there, has not fired the cannon for a long time, as it's been 21 points for the Pirates for a while. They've been shut out for a while, too. They're looking for the bubble screen here. It's not there. And we got a holding.
Dom did everything in the world to get out there to get him.
Yep. And we got a holding here on Ironton. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and they'll replay first down. As Salyers broke outside the pocket, one of the offensive linemen for Ironton tackled.
There are penalty flags on the play.
Number 52 for the Burg.
I've got a tiger by the tail.
Sideline warning against the Tigers.
Really? That's all?
Sideline warning against Ironton. Okay. So they have been warned.
Dun, dun, dun.
It'll be second down and 13 for the Tigers. Ball spot on their own 48-yard line.
Score remains 21-6 with 8:12 in the third quarter. The drone is flying over top of the stadium. Tigers have the ball, 2nd and 13. The break huddle here. 2 receivers come out wide to the right, 1 left. Tight end is on the field. Pistol formation. Quarterback rolls to his right, under pressure, throws it, complete. Tackled by Butter, another penalty flag down. And now we have a Tiger cramp, as the quarterback, Salyers, for Ironton is cramping.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be another 10 yards tacked on here for the Tigers. Gage Salyers for Ironton cramped up there, was able to take the time to stretch out for the penalty call. But he's going to be struggling here real soon. And this is the starting quarterback for Ironton. He's cramping up.
I'm starting to cramp up. Yes, sir. Oh, hey.
I'm cramping up too. This ain't a bad view up here, is it? It's nice up here, ain't it?
Well, this half of the 50 is okay. The other half.
Yeah, Rex can't
sucks.
see anything. Spread formation now, empty backfield for the Tigers. Not something you would traditionally see. This is new. And screen pass. Oh! It is recovered by Ironton.
So close.
Screen pass was caught, and the pressure was applied. Number 40 now for Ironton cramping up, and he was hit on the play, and he fumbled. So we've had 3 cramp warnings tonight.
3 cramps.
1 for Wheelersburg to start things off,
Which
and
is
2 for
completely
Ironton.
unheard of.
Right. Unacceptable.
Utterly unheard of. Completely.
Now it's 3rd down and 26, and I don't know if that was Quiet Riot or who that was on the stereo, but Eddie Deemer was banging his head.
I believe it was Miss Taylor.
All right, with her recorder.
Oh.
Salyers was just an awful throw out there. It goes nowhere. Stidham was all over him.
Stidham stuck him.
4th down and 26 for the Tigers.
4th and 26 for the Tigers. Defenses for both teams have showed up tonight.
Maybe the Tigers can pull another 3-yard punt out of their hind end.
That's right. And we've had Matthews back to return punts, and then we've had nobody back to return
got
punts.
Butter.
Butter goes back there. Butter to return punts. It's another Tiger takes a nap over there in the field goal net to get stretched out from a cramp.
It's a good place. Salyers is hey.
Yeah, he's going to cramp running onto the field. The quarterback for Ironton comes back as the personal protector on punt team. Waiting for the snap. The snap is good. The kick is away, and it's a side wobbler. Peter, and Ironton will down it. Looks like right around the 34-yard line is where they're going to mark that, as it was touched back there.
About the 37.
Ball's about their own 35-yard line.
Not really, Eddie. It's more like the 37.
37-yard line is where it was touched by Ironton. That's where it'll be 1st and 10 for Wheelersburg. 7 minutes to go.
You never trust Eddie. It's not good.
No.
40. He's great. He's grabbing his feet again.
Never trust him with your chicken either. He'll sell it out from under you.
All I wanted was the dill dip recipe. That's all I wanted. But I still have my 1964 Deemer's bowling jacket, though. Found at a yard sale.
Good. I don't know how much I weigh because I can't find the scale at Deemer's. And this is run up the middle by Ashton Clevenger, a gain of 5.
Stop made by number 73, Gunnar Crawford.
I'd like to remind you to go to Johnson Shirt Stop if you need any Burg gear.
Because Rob has a kick hind end shirt.
They got a really awesome
It
shirt.
is.
And you can get really awesome shirts there. Anything you want on them, like Darnell on the back of them. He's had a great night.
Wow. So they would put Darnell on the back of my shirt?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got We the Champs on the back of mine. # truth for the truth, Dusty Sawyers.
So what kind of ice cream you got there, Rob?
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
This is butternut chipotle ice cream.
Sweet.
Butternut chipotle.
Yet spicy.
Yes.
I've got a tiger by the tail.
3rd down and 6. 21-6 is the score. Pirates have the ball. 2 receivers left, one to the right. Butter out there by himself. Salyers rolls left. Looking, has nobody open, has to keep it.
Run.
And falls forward right around the marker. And they are going to stop the clock here to check for a 1st down. I believe he's got it.
From here, it's obvious that he has.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates.
It will be. So Salyers scrambles, picks up a 1st down.
We called that one.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates at their own 47-yard line. Probably the first down the Pirates have had here in a while. It has been
since the first
quiet.
half.
It has been very quiet.
I mean, do you think they're just holding back?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think so.
No, I do not. I think they're struggling right now to find some rhythm here. Oh, my.
Ball. Get on it.
I formation, but the ball comes out. First down run by the Pirates. It was a great run, but it was fumbled. Recovered by the Pirates, and
Butters is cramping.
Butter is cramping now. So 2-2 is the cramp score. Ironton 2, Burg 2.
That's something we don't do. We do not fumble.
Right. Butter did it right, though. That cramp won't count. He got off the field.
Still 2-1 then.
Yep, still 2-1. No timeout wasted for Butter's cramp. That's how it's done. You get off the field. No cheap timeouts. Power run here. Horsley dives forward for a yard.
Man, I had a cramp the other night in bed. It brought me up out of the bed.
He'll do that.
Stop made by number 30, Cameron.
Tanner Wilson there on his first carry of the season came out of there pretty fast from that fullback spot, but coughed up the ball, and you just can't have that.
Pirates up on the ball. Actually, it was in the huddle.
Yep.
Hard to believe.
Pro I again by the Pirates. This is a lead play to Clevenger, and he fumbles the ball, and this time the Tigers have it. No blocking up front that time. The defensive tackle was right in the gap he was trying to run it to and just met Clevenger hard, and he lost the ball. Gives it back to the Tigers, so it remains 21-6, and the Tigers have excellent field position.
I hate to say it, but they're playing a little sloppy.
The Pirates are playing very sloppy tonight, very sloppy. I thought they would be very sharp tonight after their scrimmage performance.
Russell was pretty clean, we watched that first half. And
yeah. Really, Wheelersburg looked to be a, Week 10 rhythm. This week they look like they're scrimmaging.
Week 1 scrimmaging.
Right. About 450s last I checked.
Timeout, Wheelersburg.
Coach Woodward rallying the troops right now.
Yeah, Coach Woodward probably getting pretty mad right now. 4:23 to go. He takes a timeout. I don't see any energy or much energy at all on this Pirates sideline or in the huddle. It almost seems like, they jumped out to the 21-0 lead in like 30 seconds. And then nothing. I think maybe they became a little complacent, thinking, this game's going to be easy, and that was it.
Any shout-outs or anything going on out in the world?
Third quarter, West 43, South Point 0.
South Point? Oh, you mean Gifford Pointers.
Tays Valley 6, Chillicothe 2. Shout out to Ballcat Bonnie on the visitor side. She's right around the 50-yard line, wide open. Sorry, Tansy Coaster. I will have to check with him again. I will ask Roy Long if he knows you there. He's from Rock Hill. Here's Ironton in power I. They hand it off to the running back, and he is hit hard after a gain of 1.
Now the defense is humming along pretty well right now.
The defense has really helped the Burg tonight. They have kept this game, kept Ironton pretty well shut down other than the one Hail Mary pass.
36-yard line.
Hail Mary Mother Grace. Cramp.
Shout out to the game is boring. Power I said here. And I formation right up the middle on an isolation and picks up 4. That's Carrico again. He's probably got a dozen carries tonight.
Stop made by number 60, Evan Dobb.
Wow.
It'll bring up third down and short for the Tigers.
Eddie and his booming voice.
The Dominator.
The newest Transformer.
Well, here comes Lil John.
Oh, there goes the perm.
The CD skipped. Third down music came up there, but didn't get played till the end. Naked bootleg by Salyers, and he goes nowhere.
He got shaved.
Yes, he did.
The Pirate crowd is actually kind of also.
Yeah, everything's pretty deflated over here.
I see 2 shakers going. That's it.
There hasn't been any excitement in this game since, the first quarter.
You got to create your own excitement.
Everyone's asleep. That's right, you do. As a team, as a player, as a coach, as a member of the team, you have to create the excitement. You are in control of it.
Maybe the cheerleaders need to turn around and do a little cheering. Get the crowd into it.
True. Punt formation here for the Tigers on 4th and 5. Snap is good. It's a fake. Nowhere.
Man. He made it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Not even close. That was a really bad.
Oh. What do we got here? Nope, no cramp.
No cramp.
Cramp.
Yep, cramp by number 40 for Ironton. That's another one. Tack another cramp on 3-1 now, as they do have to take the timeout for the cramp issue, whatever that is.
You kind of thought that would have died with a new coach.
You would think that would go away, yeah, but it doesn't. It makes the games very, very long. Very, very long games, and he's still down out here for a cramp.
So the guy just ran out, helped him up. Somebody else could have done that. Here, you want a water?
He probably could have done that himself.
You want some water?
Actually.
Maybe a banana?
So we waited all that time, a timeout, for a guy to walk out to the Ironton player and tell him to stand up and walk off the field. So that will go down as a cramp for Ironton. It's 3-1 right now. Micaiah Matthews got dinged for a Burg cramp.
Butters made it off the field.
Butters made it off the field. His does not count.
Crazy Leg Watts with the water.
Still in the huddle over here are the Pirates. 2:19 to go in the third quarter. Score is 21-6. It's been a tight game.
You know, Crazy Leg's got to be old, because I know he worked with my dad and your dad at the mill.
True. 2 left, 1 right for the Pirates on 1st and 10 after the fake punt. Salyers with a spot pass to Butter. Butter makes the first man miss, picks up 6 on the play.
Oh. We got to tighten down. Tiger. Cramp.
We got a cramp.
Cramp. No, that may be worse than a cramp.
No, it's a cramp.
Cramp gate, 2018.
So there's 4 now. All 4 have stopped the clock for Ironton.
We obviously don't watch any other game that Ironton plays, so
right.
Maybe somebody else can tell us, do they cramp when they play other teams?
Exactly. Let us know if in the second half, if they are down in games,
hippies!
If they start cramping.
The hippies are leaving?
Good.
Or it's a smoke break.
No, they're out.
I don't blame them. Crickets.
Still a cramp out there on the field.
Dandelions are the devil. Grass is looking great. They did a great job cutting it this afternoon.
Yes, they did. Jim Gill out here cutting the grass as he always does, and has to clean up the horse crap, too, that Ron the Barber leaves behind, so appreciate that. Appreciate all that.
What kind of noise does a zebra make?
I think it's something like this.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
I don't think that's it.
It could be. It's close.
2nd down and 3 for the Pirates after Butters made a catch. Pirates looking for some production on offense. Pump and go here.
Salyers going to keep it.
He's got Carter, and it's caught.
Oh, man.
And he goes down to the 3-yard line. Salyers running around trying to find an open man, and he had several, and unloads it to Carter. Carter has a great spin move, makes the first guy miss, and goes down at the 3-yard line.
Was that partially helping with the coaching staff this year?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. James?
Sure. Punky?
Nate Dogg helping with the staff, as always. Nate Dogg had a touchdown last night in the junior high game. Pirates beat
Fumble
Ironton in 7th and 8th grade last night. And Nate Dogg played a little fullback, got a handoff, and just dragged defenders to the end zone. And we got a timeout.
He's in junior high now?
7th grade. Little Willoughby, Little Gill, Little May.
Because I remember substitute teaching, and he was
Little
in
Eastet.
He was in kindergarten. Wow. I guess it's been a few years now.
You're older. You're a lot older than you used to be. 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. Pirates have now used 2 timeouts in the half. This will be 1st and goal from the 4. Pirates have struggled with any kind of rhythm tonight. Have not got into any offensive rhythm. Have scored on a defensive pick 6 on the second play of the game. Scored on a wide open pass. There was no coverage on the play on their second offensive play of the game.
We're looking to shove this baby in.
Yep. 2 tight I formation, and we have whistles before the snap.
Whistles, timeout. You can't do that.
Ironton takes a timeout. The coach was way out onto the field to make sure he got that timeout in. He did not like his defense against that 2 tight I set.
Looks like he should let it go.
Yep.
Rob Van Zandt.
Thanks to our sponsors, Ridge Mini Mart, Making Me a Pizza, Valero Gas.
Call your safety services.
If you need a pizza tonight, you better call quickly. Get it ready for the way home from the game. Of course,
you get about 10 minutes to get your order in.
10 minutes to get your order in. Get it in by 9:15. I'd like to give a shout-out to P.J. Greeno. PJ misses being up here in the booth. He is golfing 24/7. Not with Donald Trump. But he's golfing and actually getting pretty good. We think he's going to Q school here pretty soon, if not already.
Wow.
So shout out to PJ. Keep up the good work. We miss you, man.
Hey, Giggles and Wiggles.
This broadcast is also brought to you by Misty's Cone Shop on Center Street in Wheelersburg, across from the place formerly known as Deemer's. Here's the eye set, 2 tights. Oh. Tanner Wilson takes the handoff, but he's cut down in the backfield.
Run by number 32, Tanner Wilson.
No gain on the play. Wilson fumbled again at the end of that play. So he's had 2 carries, 2 fumbles. I'm saying the ground caused the fumble, so not a fumble.
It's not a fumble.
Broadcast also brought to you by Cottle Trailer Sales, Wolford's Landing. And we will have some players of the game tonight. Wolford's Landing, Cottle Trailer Sales, camping in the end zone player of the game. Handoff to Horsley, he goes nowhere.
Run by number 6, Evan
Might have picked up a half a yard. Right now our camping in the end zone award, if everything stays like it is now, I believe is going to go to Trey Carter. He's got a pick 6, we think. We need to verify that. And he has a receiving touchdown. We'll also have a Ridge Mini Mart Valero Making Me a Pizza MVP award. We're just going to keep it short and call it the Ridge Mart MVP.
They can make me a pizza, they can make you a pizza, they can make anybody a pizza.
With whatever you want on it. They got all the toppings. And we have
anchovies?
Another cramp. This is going to be a really, really long fourth quarter.
Oh, he's got the stiff leg walk cramp.
Yep. And he's already cramped once. This is his second cramp tonight.
I think you should be allowed 2 cramps and you're done.
Well, you should be, because if you're cramping that much, it's not advisable to stay in the game. That means you're running low on fluids, and you need fluids to survive. The 2 cramps and you're out.
Now what? Now here we go.
Finally got a whistle to start play. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Pirates spread him out in the gun this time. Looking to throw is Salyers. Nowhere to go. Running out of time and space. Flags everywhere. Touchdown to Matthews. No. I believe that was
18. Penalty flags on the play. What?
Yeah, there were flags all over the place there on that play. That was caught by Dustin Darnell in the end zone.
Holding on the defense.
And that's a holding in the secondary on the defense. That'll be declined. Touchdown is official. Wheelersburg takes the 27-6 lead. Darnell.
All right, who called the running clock on the Burg fan chat? Everybody?
Everybody called running clock. There is no running clock. It's 27-6. Running clock kicks in at a 30-point lead in the second half. We're nowhere near that. We'll see if this gets things going for the Pirates, though. 18.5 to go in the quarter. Jalen Miller kicks it up and good. He is perfect. That was 20 feet above the net.
That's over in Herman Bray's front yard.
And he's an amazing kicker. He's been putting everything in the end zone on kickoffs, and he is right down the middle on field goals. Cost Shaw a lot of money in lost footballs.
You're kind of off on your prediction, too.
Yeah, I said 52-0. I'm not going to lie.
54.
52.
You said 54.
52.
You sure?
Yep. 7 touchdowns and 1 field goal. But I also copied my prediction off of cowpreps.com, which also predicted 52-0. They also predicted that Ironton is the worst team on Burg's schedule this year.
Nice.
So we should have better games coming up, I would think. I mean, this one's close kind of, but it's not really been close action. Pirates have dominated. They just really haven't been able to put much together. Clearly, the better and deeper team is Wheelersburg. It's not really even close, but Ironton is coming out with a lot of heart. Much credit to those guys coming out here and erasing the shutout in the first half with a Hail Mary tip pass. So the holding penalty on the touchdown will be assessed on the kickoff, and Miller will kick it through the uprights from the kickoff line. Touchback.
Kick will go in the end zone for a touchback. It'll be first down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball still on their own 20-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line after the touchback, and it's 18-6, 28-6 with 18.5 to go in the third quarter. Again, the cramping has started. It's not just Ironton. Wheelersburg actually got it started, and with one, and it's gonna be a long fourth quarter, I feel, unless Wheelersburg can get to that running clock. We shall see. They would need 36. Handoff, cut back here by the running back, and he's got nowhere to go. Runs out of room, makes a man miss.
Picked up a few yards, though.
Did get 4 yards after play, maybe even 5. That'll be the end of the third quarter, and I'm going to catch my breath real quick. We got to play some music here. I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. BurgFan.com brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, Misty's Cone Shop, and Wolford's Landing.
Buy a new car for the people, for real. I tear down the mall with the people, for real. You can't even talk to the people, nah. She room with bosses and shit, oh God. I pull up in Rarers and shit, with choppers and Harleys and shit, for real. I be Gucci down, Gucci. You wearing Lacoste and shit, yeah. Montclair, yeah. Fur came off a belt, yeah. Triple homicide, put me in a chair, yeah. Triple across the plug, we do not play fair, yeah. Got them tennis chains on, and they real blingy. Draco make you do the chicken head like chingy. Walking Neiman Marcus, and I spend a light 50. Please proceed with caution, shooters, they be right with me. 21. Bad, cute face, and some nice teeth. 7,500 on a Saint Laurent jacket, yeah. Be careful when you dumping your action. I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. The streets raised me, I'm a hoe. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. Trying to copy me, they plan.
Gene's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moles in his bank account. In his bank account. Yeah, in his bank account. In his bank account. Back here for the fourth quarter, Pirates leading 28-6. It's been a pretty active night here. We've been busy here on BurgFan.com, sitting down and watching football. Pro I said here for the Tigers. They run the off tackle and gets loose into the secondary. Does the running back. Finally brought down, though.
Run by number 28, Reed Carrico. Stop by number 29, Matthews. It'll be first down and 10.
Matthews brings down the tackler, but the running back for Ironton, Calico or Carrico or Jericho, has had a pretty good night. He's probably up around the 100-yard mark. Pro I said again, Pirate defense shifts. Carrico again on the off tackle, and
run by number 28, Reed Carrico.
Ironton coach out on the field. He was fired up there. He liked something on that play on the gain of 3. Two very good teams out here on the field tonight. We have a lot of fun. Making fun sometimes, but these are two of the top teams in Southern Ohio.
Oh, absolutely.
And a gain of nothing on the play. It's going to bring up third down and about 6 for the Tigers.
Run by number 30, Cameron Deere.
He runs like a deer.
Stop made by number
His
60,
name is Deere.
John. Oh, first name John?
Yes, Juan.
Juan John. Juan Deere.
He's they make some John Deeres in Mexico and import them. They call them Juan Deere. Pro I.
They'd like to jump fences with those.
True. Carrico breaks into the secondary again. He is definitely a good runner.
Is this our second team defense?
No.
No, okay.
This is our all-stars out here.
Okay.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spotted on the Pirates' 44-yard line.
I got to tell you, I see a little bit of old-school Ironton as they just grind and grind away at you play after play after play.
Well, they tried that fancy schmancy stuff there in the first quarter, and it just didn't work out too well.
And it bit them. It did. They're just going right up the middle right now. I think the Ironton coaches have challenged their young men that, hey, we're down here.
30, Cameron Deere.
We're going to see what kind of heart you got. And they are just repeatedly running it up the middle and picking up 5 yards of carry.
It'll be second down and 6 for the Tigers.
Evan Dom,
Pirates' 40-yard line.
even or odd Dom, the dominator there on the tackle. And it'll be second and 6, 9:45 and counting in the fourth. No running clock tonight.
Pass.
Off tackle play this time. Carrico again.
Run by number 28, Reed Carrico.
So they're leaning on that running back Carrico, and it'll be third down and 2. I'm going to check on Carrico here to see what class he's in. He is a sophomore, so we're going to be seeing him.
He's going to be a handful.
For a couple years. That's a good running back out there. He's going to be a handful for
a couple more years in the weight room.
Handful for guys this year and a handful for everyone over the next couple of years. It's a bright future there. Again, Pro I. They're going to hand it to him once more. Makes the first guy miss, has a first down inside the 30 to the 28. Ironton crowd coming alive a little bit over there as they're seeing signs of greatness.
As they should.
Yep.
Stop made by
There's
number
some spark
6,
in their
Evan
offense.
Horsley.
This Ironton team, I believe, is going to give a lot of teams nightmares this year, especially the guys that got one over on them last year, like Fairland and Colegrove.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ironton's coming for payback. Twins left. Carrico off tackle, pounding his way up through, picks up 4 yards.
Stop made by number 60, Evan Dom.
Oh, folks, you got 1 minute to order your pizza.
Yes. Making me a pizza is now
9:15. Sorry.
over.
You had your chance.
You had your chance. If you really hurry and call, you might get lucky, but I doubt it. Make sure you call by 9:15 to get your pizza for the ride home from the game. Twins left.
Oh, I get 5 yards back.
And again, number 40, second time tonight, busted for that false start.
He must have cramped.
He cramped in his stance.
It looks like Ironton got rid of their old bus they used to travel in. I no longer see it up there.
It's there. It's the fourth one over.
God. That's not really paying.
Quit.
That's actually the band bus, so I don't know what happened to the other. They used to have 2
charter buses.
Charter bus with Ironton Tigers on them. They must be broke down.
Or Lutz is living, or Lutz, or whatever his name is, living down in Florida.
True. Lutz.
Run by number 28,
Off tackle play, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers with 7:48 to go.
Bob Lutz. Is Chewy here tonight?
Yes. Chewy, what's going on over on the visitor sideline there with ball cap Bonnie?
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
That's Chewy without his mask on. He sounds regular. Off tackle play here again. Carrico just grinding away, picks up about 10 on 3rd and 10, and has a first down.
Stop made by number 2, Tanner Holton.
Defensive line by the Pirates is not being very effective right now in the front.
They're kind of all hung over. Not hung over. They're all hunched over.
They were. That must be the way they're asked to huddle, but it kind of looked like they were
out of breath.
Mason jar down there in the 4-point stance. There's a pass by the Tigers. Nothing open. It was wing right, divide right. Salyers keeps it now. Ball comes loose. Recovered by the Pirates. They're going to say he was down. And I believe he was down. It is a first down, though, as Gage Salyers breaks contain.
Who?
Gage Salyers.
Sawyer's in it.
Sawyer.
Ball spot at the Pirates' 7-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. From the 6. Tigers have had a great drive here in the 4th quarter. Have used up most of the clock in the 4th quarter, which is not good for the Tigers, as they are down big. Carrico takes it this time, and he's met by Trey Carter and Stidham in the backfield, as well as Horsley.
Stop made by number 6, Evan Horsley, and number 9, Chase Stidham.
Stidham again.
Stidham stood him up.
It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Tigers. Ball spot at the Pirates' 7-yard line.
Looked like Stidham getting work from that defensive end spot some this year, and he comes out of his stance like he's being shot out of a cannon. He's an animal out there. Stidham.
Timeout with 6:28 to go in the 4th quarter. Pirates lead 28-6 with the Fighting Tigers.
That's right.
Knocking on the door.
It'll be
of the end zone.
2nd and goal. When we come back, this broadcast is brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart, Valero Gas, and Make a Mia, Make a Ewa, Make a Rexa, Make a Gina, Make a Mola Pizza on Dogwood Ridge Road, the only mini mart on Dogwood Ridge Road. Stop there for all your soda pop needs. They have a great lunch buffet. Stop in there, get some
lottery scratchers.
Man. Snack packs. They got everything you need there at Ridge Mini Mart. You don't need to go anywhere else.
Is it ski they have there too? Or L8?
They have ski.
Ski.
They do have
Everybody
ski.
loves ski.
Yes, if you love ski, they have it at Ridge Mini Mart. And they have the only gas on Dogwood Ridge Road.
Ski will make you pee.
Ski does make you pee. Also, Wolford's Landing and Cottle Trailer Sales. After tonight's game, we will have a
all-night moon nude bathing session.
Correct. As well as a camping in the end zone award.
Oh, sorry.
Pro eye set here. Salyers under center. Toss sweep.
Quick.
Cut back by Carrico. Nowhere to go. He was stacked up. Carter came in and forced him to cut back. And Carrico now a little slow to get up.
Horsley. Hearing his name a lot tonight. Elsie, we need some milk.
As Ballcat Bonnie stands up there on the visitor side. She's right around the 50-yard line, wide open. And Deemer keeps scratching the record.
Horribly.
Ball spotted at the soccer penalty box.
It is a full moon.
Yes. 5:49 and counting. 3rd and goal from the 8 for the Tigers. Pistol formation. Quarterback opens the wrong way, throws it over the middle, incomplete.
Should have been.
Yes, should have been caught. Thrown a little behind the receiver, but went right through his hands, and Salyers took a shot after that play. It'll be 4th and goal from the 8 with 5:36 to go. Here in the 4th quarter at Ed Miller Stadium, our broadcast brought to you by Misty's Cone Shop. And a special thanks to Johnson Shirt Stop for the awesome We Are the Champs. We the Champs shirt. We the Champs, baby. Hashtag truth. Dusty, the truth. Salyers, the world champion coach.
World champion coach. Son's got a state championship.
Daughter is a world champion.
Producer of champions.
He is. That's all he does. That's all Dusty Salyers does. Dusty the Truth Salyers. All he does is produce champions. And it was Trent Salyers, the quarterback for Wheelersburg. That's his name, right? Trent? I'm going to look that up.
I don't even know.
Because I just call him the mayor.
Salyers.
Trent Salyers. He won a state championship last year on a broken leg. And his sister, younger sister,
said, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. That's right. And she went and won the World Series.
Sorry. Hold my juice box.
Let's
clean that up.
Hold my Capri Sun. Hold my Daddy Pop.
Capri Sun sounds good right now.
Tigers unable to lock the gate tonight on the Pirates, but they have put up a fight all night long. This has not been an easy game for the Pirates, as some thought, including myself.
4th down 7, they are going for it, folks.
4th and goal, they're going to go for it. Ironton looking on the slants. Now they've got the wheel route. It's not open. It's thrown. It's caught. It's tackled at the 1-yard line by the Dominator. Even down.
Dominator. He needs a theme song.
He does. We're going to have to get Dominator his own theme song.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirate offense at their own half-yard line. I have not. You can walk back through there. Yep.
Just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I don't own the place.
We don't make up the rules.
No.
We break them. Oh! 1-yard line, he busts himself out to the 10.
Trent Salyers on the quarterback sneak goes for 9 yards.
Sneaky.
5:15 and counting. Pirates not really concerned about getting in a big hurry here, other than they want to operate their offense that they have not done very well.
Just kind of play some smash mouth right
tonight. They're going to throw it here, backed up their own end zone. And Butter
breaks
a tackle. He's slick as grease, and he's cut down at the 27-yard line. Big play. He was hit pretty hard at the end of that play.
But he's getting up easy.
Butter gets right up, though.
Bounces up.
Yep. I tell you what, that was a pretty scary pass right there. Coming out of your own end zone. Salyers threw it on a rope, and it almost was within reach of one of the linebackers.
Very, very close.
That could have been a pick six and made this a 2-score game real quick. And that's happened to Coach Woodward before at Memphis. He'll remember that one. Well,
Absolutely.
he won't listen to this, but if he did, he would remember that one. Counter.
Nice.
Oh, nice run by Clevenger. On the inside counter play, gets 9 yards and continues to run the clock. We're down to hippie time, 4:20 in the fourth quarter, and people are starting to leave.
No. Where's the
Second down
band?
and 1 for the Pirates. Ball spot on their own 36-yard line.
4 minutes to go.
Pirate mascot has now made his way to the stands, finally.
Yes, signing autographs.
We'll see if he'll sign my chest later on.
Butter is wide to the right on 2nd down and 1. Salyers has trouble handling the snap. They throw it out to Butter on the spot pass. Makes 1 man miss, 2 men miss, 3 men miss. Finally brought down as he turns a 1-yard spot pass into 7 yards of magic.
They're going to get Butter a different uniform because this is just giving too much.
It is. It is. Butter completely untucked now as he's been pulled left and right.
He's been RuPaul'd.
Butter's been an amazing, enjoyable player to watch over the past few years, and we're going to enjoy this season with him. And then he's going to move on to other things. Whatever he does.
No doubt he would be successful.
He will be successful. Keep your mind to the grind, young man, and you're going to be fine. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's Clevenger. Nice cut back and a nice block by his left guard. Great job in there, and picks up 7 yards.
Now, Salyers from Gage, from Ironton.
Yes.
Come gleaming in there. You don't want that.
No.
He's your starting quarterback. You don't want that.
Right. He's already been cramping tonight.
You get 3 minutes to go. You pull him out.
Yes.
No offense. He's a hard player, but you don't want that.
Right. You don't want him out there right now down, 3 scores in a game that's over. 2nd and 3. Handoff. This is again Clevenger, and now Clevenger's racking up those fourth quarter yards. This is what Wheelersburg likes to do. Like to run it all night, but they like to pound it in the fourth quarter when you are down. And 2:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Pirates move the chains once again. Ball spot at the 39-yard line of Ironton. I think the drone has landed for the night. I don't see it going back up again. As we have Butter wide right. And 2 receivers left. Matthews now out of the game. Clevenger takes the handoff and gains about a yard on the inside zone. Didn't have much room to work with. Matthews has not returned since he cramped in the third quarter, has not returned to the game. So great job by the staff, the Pirate staff there. If you have a young man cramping up, it's because he's running out of water, and when you're up big in the game, you really don't need to take a chance and put him back out there.
Nope. Not necessary. I think the gates are open, aren't they?
The gates are wide open.
Actually, the gates are wide open and the people are flooding out.
They are. Ballcat Bonnie's gone, and she never leaves early. Clevenger again picks up about 8 yards. He may cross the 100-yard mark on this drive and may have only had 15 yards the rest of the night. But he's picking up about 8 yards a carry here on this last drive.
Real nice.
The way you want to finish, for sure. The Pirates probably will not score again. They need to snap the ball one more time, and that should be the game, it looks like.
Rob, where are we next week?
We are at Bishop Hartley, and next week's game will be brought to you by the Mole and the Deemer, the Bleemer Deemer.
Wow, they're making the big trip up to Columbus?
Yes. I'll be running production that night. Trent Salyers on the keep.
I'll be snoring logs.
You should be listening to BurgFan.com.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes, the greatest coverage ever of anything. 46 and a half seconds. The Pirates will need to snap it one more time. Substitutions now going in for the Pirates. This may be just a victory. Snap.
Victory, right?
And it will. It is a victory formation.
Let's fire off the ball.
Pirates will open up the 2018 season with their 36th consecutive win. Nice job, fellas.
Speaker of lies, nice job. Sure.
Less than 12 seconds to go. Pirates take a knee. That'll be it. 28-6 is your final score tonight. It was a good game. Ironton scored on a Hail Mary at the end of the first half, but let me tell you what. Ironton was quite amazing tonight. Wheelersburg sputtered a little bit offensively, but I think they figured things out. The defense was on fire. Really produced a shutout by the defense tonight for Wheelersburg. Had a couple interceptions. The only mishap was the one tipped Hail Mary pass at the end of the half.
That just happens.
So we got some business to take care of. We've got to name an MVP, a Ridgemart MVP tonight for Wheelersburg, and we've got to also recognize a Camping in the End Zone award. Camping Out in the End Zone award.
Hands down, very easily done there, Rob.
That's right. It's going to Trey Carter tonight, number 3, for camping out in the end zone. He got things started in the first half on the second play of the game with a pick 6, and then on the second offensive play of the game for Wheelersburg, he took a reception to the house to make it an early 14-0 lead. And that is your camping out in the end zone player of the game. And your Make-A-Mia MVP tonight is going to be number 18, Dustin Darnell.
Oh, hands down.
He was all over the field offensively and defensively, making big tackles. Had a touchdown that I believe got called back eventually. And no, it didn't. That stood. That was the defensive holding. So he was another scorer. And Dustin Darnell, you've got yourself a Make-A-Mia pizza. You'll have to go up there and check that out.
Best pizza in town.
Players, we have awards to give you. We'll get those to your coaches, and you can cash those in. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to BurgFan.com. We really appreciate our listeners.
And we'll see you next week.
That's right.
Well, sorry. We'll see.
The Burg Fan team will see you at Hartley next week. Peace out.
Later.
Gator.